Okay. Shit. Wrong button. Alrighty. Um, I need that link. What the fuck? Okay, put that over there. Um, Forensic code. What is up, brother?
What's up, Tank? How are
I am living the dream, buddy. Living the dream.
you? Making sure.
What's that, sorry?
Oh, I got windows open that I shouldn't, so I get my own internal echo going.
Usual.
Yeah, atypical bullshit.
I mean, you
So
know what you're doing. It just, sometimes you slip up.
it just falls flat on its
Yeah.
face. It's like when you drop an egg, man. You just look at it and go, well, I didn't
Let's
want that to
clean that
happen,
up.
but I got to clean it up. So here
I
we
can
are.
still cook it and give it to somebody else, I guess.
All right, check it out, dog. You got egg protein today on your food. No, no, I just seen you go live. Wanted to say what's up. I hadn't been on forever or ever, or no, I've been on once.
Yeah, a couple times. A few times
But,
here and there.
but like I said, just wanted to come on and say what's up, show a little support.
Yeah, brother.
Let's see here. Then the other thing I want to do is take and drop this
What are we dropping?
PayPal link. Oh, DSS is already in there. My bad. What's up, DSS?
Where is DSS? Oh, it's
He's
right
like
there.
live in a minute or so.
How
So
you doing, friends?
what's up? What's up, Tutal?
Hank, what's up?
Not much, buddy. I'm living the dream anyway.
Hey, man, I think I'm gonna head go look for Waldo, dude. I got a coma
Yeah.
coming on and feeling a nap, and you know, maybe under my pillow I'll find Waldo.
Fair enough. At least you're
Sarah,
looking for him.
Sarah, how you doing?
That is,
I'm doing okay. I'm just in a little bit of pain, like normal.
yeah, well, that's loud.
Yeah, we had
But
some weather today. My bones are hurting, but I'm gonna tap out and catch up on some beauty rest tonight. So I'll catch up with you later.
Alrighty.
I was just on my way out. Boom! I seen you live. Like, yeah, but I'm putting on a movie and calling it a night. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Later, Too Tall.
you
All right,
too.
brother.
Uh,
Peace.
later.
Keep up the good work.
Later, Tutal. Hi, Miss Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Just normal.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
feeling the greatest. I'm just in daily pain.
yeah. Well, I've
Oh,
got that. I've got that channel, and it's pretty much going to stay pretty much the same way.
okay, I gotta remember to go there if I can't sleep at night.
Yep. There it is. It's playing all
That
the
one-
same stuff. I'll be adding more to it, but
Okay. It's your
That one
music.
female
Yeah.
vocal song is fucking awesome. I think it's a female vocal song. Awesome. Can't remember what the
I
hell
was
how it
nodding.
goes.
Go ahead. President Colin, you can talk.
no, tabs are changing right?
Aw.
People are ending their live streams, and all of a sudden, I'm getting, a refresh, and Uboops is going, oh, he had the volume up the last time, so it's okay to do it again, right? So no, all I was
Shit.
saying was is that, since all of this bullshit's gone down, they haven't been updating the audio library. NCS has been doing stuff, so
I find that the framework hasn't been exactly upgraded either. Like it's glitching like a motherfucker.
hmm Well, I mean, so like the frameworks to when I log in and use Restream,
Mhm.
Restream's even telling you, hey, YouTube's fucking up. It ain't us. We wrote our shit right.
Right.
we
They're
don't
not
have.
allowing us to put it in.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to have our trained server monkeys around to make sure data flows in and out of our servers, right?
No, God, no.
So,
Fucking lots of it, and it. I think that StreamYards is doing the same fucking thing because it's been glitching all fucking day.
dude, I bet you it's not StreamYards. I would bet $1 that StreamYards
Cyber.
actually had their shit right, and it's the actual infrastructure itself, right? Because one of the biggest things was this IaaS, infrastructure as a service, right? So you go to Amazon and you buy all of these fucking servers that talk to each other and do all this VPN shit and make you all feely goody. Well,
Ship me here, ship me there.
well, there's a lot of people going, oh, their server's dying. We need to move it over here and shit like that, right? That ain't happening right now. So
Fucking, I think something glitched out with Discord. I don't think that was an accident.
and that's why I suggest people don't trust one platform.
It went
Even-
down. It went
even
down
if you come to
fucking
mine.
hard just a little bit ago.
Go to somebody else's too, right?
Mhm.
Because eventually TCP will get around the world. Okay, that's the actual shit that moves us around will get there, right? It's just not in the speed that we expect it to. And as that consumer society that we are, we put timers in there for our fucking programs to be impatient.
Got to remind you to be like, hey, come on, you got to fix me? Fix me. Come
Right.
On, come on.
It's called a timeout, right?
Right.
You wait this long. If it doesn't do it, fucking throw an error message. Right. So
Send us some more information so we can fix it for next time. But they don't fix it. They just take the information.
yeah, well, it might help on the third or fourth one down.
Give or take.
Yeah. Plus or minus one or two.
It's fucked up, man. I think that they should have like private, I don't know, contractors or private programmers to fix all these fucking glitches.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing about it though is that as soon as you start having the private that works for the government, it's like this virus, it infects. Right. I mean, you see how it falls down the hill.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the infrastructure itself, I don't know, man. I think it's going to get interesting.
I think it's going to get real interesting, especially if there's nobody doing any of the maintenance that needs to be done.
Yeah, well, completely. I mean, have you ever heard of what is it? Site down site? What is it fucking called? I shouldn't have smoked my weed before I wanted to talk nerd.
No. you talking about the pinger?
Yeah, down
yeah.
site,
Yeah.
something like that.
The one I'm familiar with sends like fucking 1,000 per second or something like that.
Down detector. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Right. And it's always interesting to watch these things. I mean, top one right now is PlayStation.
Oh, they're fuck, man. Christmas, it was warned that there was going to be a massive downage, and
did it hold true?
No, not exactly. But a little teeny bit after, there was random groups of people that were taken down in competitions. So I think that it was more so to take down the competition than to take down everybody.
That's kind of interesting.
Just an opinion, I guess.
Hey, there's a lot of dirty shit in this world that goes on. I
Oh,
wouldn't put
too
it
much.
past them.
Way too much. You start
Yeah.
surfing, you start learning, you start learning, you start wanting to forget.
Oh, dude. But you know what the most fucked up thing about ignorance and bliss
Mm,
is? Once you're no longer ignorant, you can no longer be blessed.
right. Now, how do we teach the people this?
Quit telling them about the goddamn Easter Bunny.
Fuck me running.
I'm sorry. That little baby foo jumping around is not what this is all about.
No.
I mean, if we're gonna tell, good stories that are like gonna make it through centuries and centuries and centuries, right? Come on, please. A little bit better. A little bit better narrative.
I think that they should be. See, I find, and I know that it gives hope, right? I know that in some cases it gives hope, but there has to be an honest hope.
Very good. I like that.
You know?
Yeah, no, it has to be an honest hope. Let's not. You're never gonna find a horse that has a horn coming out of its fucking head and it shits hamburgers, okay? And rainbows follow the hamburgers as it hits the ground. Just doesn't happen. Okay, we're not gonna be playing
cartoons.
Hey, I'm a cartoon guy, dude. I love cartoons, right?
Fuck yeah.
Because they do shit that you can't do in real world. It's a form of escape, right? So anyway, yeah, whatever. Speak up, Miss Sarah. Don't let me talk.
I gotta put myself on mute.
Okay.
Every time I talk, I gotta put it on mute.
Okay.
I might have a feedback or something. I don't know.
Okay. I just didn't want you, want you to be all quiet over there.
Oh, it's okay. I'm so used to being so quiet. That's the damn problem. But
yeah, that's what happens when it changes when you come on panel, doesn't it?
well, at first it wasn't like that. Now suddenly, yes. You should have been here, friends and cold. I had White Tank Boy. Remember, I had a lot of guys coming and going on your panel here
Yep.
because of me.
Well, I don't know about you, but
Going because they wanted to see me.
Tank's like, oh, I don't know about you there.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
No, we're just trying to be real.
I think
really.
that people just love panels,
But I'm just saying they never saw me before, and I'm a new person being on panel.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. What do you mean?
Well, I'm proud of you that you decided to come out of your shell and jump up on panel. I'm glad that mine was the first one.
Jeff wasn't happy, but too bad, Jeff. Because I'm not a mod in your group. I'm a mod in Tank Boys.
Yeah, you've been a mod in here for a while, I think.
Yes, I have been a mod in, I think, about 11 or 14.
I wish it didn't have to be a mod to just be able to post a fucking link.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
Usable link, that is.
Yeah. I can't do my own link.
Man, I get creative on some channels. I'll fucking put some parentheses, put .dot, fucking put some parentheses, /FS in that bitch, man. I mean, let's go. If it's a StreamYard's link, everybody knows StreamYard.com. Fuck it. Here's the / and the shit you need to get on it.
Copy that and then put .com.
Exactly. You good.
You ever seen anybody? You're like, hey, listen, can you put like my PayPal in, or can you put my website in, or whatever it may be? Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, I don't know how to do that. Well, it's HTTPS, and go on forward.
Oh no, here's the best one. Where the hell did my mouse go? There it is. Yeah, there you go. This is the one I want. Here you go. Oh, come on, quit going over. So I have this program that allows me to run a virtual KVM, right?
Okay.
And so it lets my Linux box use my Windows mouse and keyboard across the network.
Like auto.
Yeah. So like as I'm
Okay.
moving my mouse, just like you got multiple screens, right?
Yeah.
I just move my mouse over and it just happens to literally change the computer and the operating system that I'm mousing on, right? But to everybody else, if you're just looking at it from behind me, it's just 3 monitors and I go off to the left.
And away it goes.
Yeah. And when you're trying to do like a highlight on that monitor, right? I just click it and go, swing it, and it, grabs a lot more than it should. And when it does that, it goes off on the other monitor.
Takes everything with it. It's like, hey, let's pull this sheet off this table.
Right.
And then smashes on the floor.
There's my favorite website. Let me Google that for you.
Let me Google that.
Did you get my email, Tank Boy?
What's that, sorry?
Did you get my email?
No, not yet. I haven't even looked at my emails.
I sent you an email with all my info.
Okay. I'll check it out when I'm done here.
Yeah.
There was I think there was some fucking malicious shit going on because Discord went down and another site went down. It just completely fried right down. Would not allow anything to load onto it or nothing.
Oh, so do you know
Really?
about Whereby?
Sorry.
Do you know about Whereby?
What's up, Betty?
Is it a script or
It's an actual site.
like to make scripts? I mean,
Negative. It's a multi-person, 4-person panel thing. It doesn't go to YouTube. You have to use OBS.
but it is a script though.
It is a web page
So it's just
that uses. Yeah, it's just a web page that uses WebRTC to bring everybody into the same channel.
Oh, okay.
So like this, but you use OBS to show that little window so everybody can, stream. And
I've
also,
actually never heard of that.
did you know that you could have text to speech from your YouTube chat?
If you run an app.
I ran a website that I just logged in, and it does it in the web page.
What?
Because I'm horrible about forgetting people in the life. And it'll just read them to you, and unless you're sharing your screen or something, nobody else hears it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Hey, Friends in Code, man. I've watched a few of your videos. I love them. It's
Hey,
great.
Dragon. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure
Yeah,
to meet you too.
I hope everything's going as well as can be with you.
Can be.
Fair enough. Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
So what is the deal with FTSS?
I am still catching up on it. The last that I caught up is that running into needing to put down for a lawyer for everything that's going on in their world, and so I'm throwing down links, trying to help spread the word. I'll let DSS tell his own story.
Yeah. I'm curious.
DSS, come up on the panel.
I'll drop her down.
All right.
Trying to think of which of your videos was the last one I seen, friend. What was the last one you posted? I know I got you. I'm
Last
subbed
night?
to your channel.
Yeah, last night I did one that was me playing with
Android.
what? No, that's since I got slapped again. It seems that YouTube takes longer and longer to process my effing videos now. It's like they threw me out on a 386 because I'm such a bad boy. So
Fucking-
I figured out what actually blocked me after going back and reading everything. So those bots that bot Mismo,
yeah.
it's a fun game, right? Well, it's fun for some people that like to play it. So I turn it up, right? Well, he starts spamming the fucking channel. So you can get your chat banned for having too much text go through your channel because of some asshole says, well, there should never be this much text per these many people. And if there is, make our bot do something. What?
The fuck is that shit?
I don't know, but it's definitely a thing. I can vouch for you. I've gotten 2 of them, and the bot was the only thing that was actually the same between the 2.
Jeez.
Welcome back, Hot Girl. So, oh yeah, by the way, don't play the Eagles either. That's a cardinal sin. And damn sure don't come back the next day and do another 10-hour where you do the exact same thing.
It's fucking. They rolled out DeepMind.
Ooh.
That's like the world's powerfulest artificial intelligence. It's ran by Google and co-partnered by like Amazon or whatever the fuck. But Google owns the rights to it. It's their artificial intelligence, and they rolled it out to do all this.
Well, shit, where's my fucking access point to this son of a bitch?
Well,
I mean, fuck, where's my API?
It would be good to find a back door to that, I'll tell you.
I don't even need the back door. What are you talking about? I mean, just let me have the API. I'll use. They can use my code once I'm done writing it. I already gotten the data. I mean, fuck it. You can use it after that. I see what I need to see.
It learned how to play a game on its own and beat the game in under a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy. I was like, that's fucked up.
Well, think about it. In any choice that we're given, some of us do elimination, right? No, I don't want this because of that, right? Some of us just go knee jerk and just, this is the first answer that made me tingle, right? And when you can actually mathematically plot that, a video game only has a defined amount of
strategy.
Strategy and options, right? Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, think about driving a car, right? I mean, in a video game world where it doesn't matter that you crash into something, right? When you hit something, you just back up and move on, right? I mean, it's
the way you go.
Yeah. And the most interesting thing about watching this type of knowledge come about is over in Japan, they still have RC car races. I mean, and this RC car is about the size of a credit card. What? Right. But it's a maze, right? And the idea is that you get a couple runs to this, right? Mm-hmm. Where you let the damn thing learn the fucking, learn the pattern, right? It knows how wide it is, but it doesn't know what the zigzags and everything in there. And then once it learns it, it runs it as fast as possible, right? Mm-hmm. So where you're watching this car do zigzags, it knows where those zigzags are at. So it drives a straight line between the zigzags without deviating, right? Because everybody knows.
It outsmarts it.
Oh, yeah. 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 No, it knows that, hey, look, all this zigzag shit, we can make it a single line, right? And you start putting those things together, on top of being able to visually see where you're at. Now you can see obstacles in the middle of the road. You can see traffic signs, etc. And it's kind of interesting to see the videos of how self-driving cars make decisions too. Yeah.
So, did you see that dude that he's got one of them Teslas, and they were going to give him a ticket, but he wasn't driving the car, and so the cop's like, "Well, I don't know who to give the ticket to." He's like, "Do I give it to the car or do I give it to you? You weren't driving."
It's a moving violation, and I want to see more of that. I want to be in one of the little Google cars that don't even have a fucking gas pedal in it, right? No steering wheel, no gas pedal. And guess what? Me and my big ass fucking cooler of whatever piss water beer I can have, right, is going to be sitting in that fucking car going, now what we going to do? I can't have any influence over the driver, unless I spill beer on him.
I think that they'd figure it out anyway. But I was surprised they didn't give the guy a ticket. They didn't do nothing. They just let him go.
Yeah, he got a rookie cop that hadn't been seasoned well enough. If you got an old bastard, he'd have just wrote him up. We're not playing this game. You're in the car. Yeah. We'll let the courts solve it.
I want to get one of those cars if I ever fucking win the lottery or some stupid shit.
Yeah, fucking build it one piece at a time.
There was a guy that did that. He,
Yeah.
he
Dragon?
found all of the
Or
Teslas.
Nova.
No, completely.
He found some old broken Teslas and shit, and he built the whole Tesla vehicle out of old broken Teslas, and then they sued him or tried to sue him for the what the hell would you call that? Like reconstruction or redistribution or fucking stealing their design or whatever. And all he did was fix a vehicle up. That's all he did. And they tried to sue him for it, and he won.
Wow. Hey, Tank Boy, I'm gonna
Yo.
jet, but once you check out my email stuff and see that, give me a call. I'll give you my number and that. I tried checking my password today, but I couldn't figure it out. So we'll figure that out whenever we get a chance. All right.
I'll get it. I'll get it all figured out.
All right. Well, don't change my password without letting me know.
And 1234 is not a good password, okay?
No,
Just for the
no.
record.
I can't remember for the life of me. I had it written down and I don't know where it's at. I moved since I had it wrote down and don't know where I placed it. I can't find it. So it's got to still be in Des Moines, Iowa. But anyway, yeah, just send me a message on that phone number or whatever. All right.
All right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all
Yep.
later. Have a good night.
You too.
Safe travels, Dragon.
Thank you. Man. Yep. I got everybody else in chat. Peace out. Y'all have a good evening. God bless.
Same to you, brother.
What if they support the devil or something? You just insulted them.
Dude, it's still their form of God,
Oh,
right?
All
Let's
right.
not let's not muddy the waters. Okay. I mean, you're talking to a nerd here, man. It's digital, black and white. You
Yeah, I
say what we're bitching over is what he looks like is what it looks like to a nerd.
appearances.
I'm telling you. So
All have
If it
the
ma-
same groundwork though.
yeah, no, if it makes you a better person where you don't harm somebody physically, mentally, by all means, go do it. Right?
Do your thing.
By all means. Right? If it makes you a better human for humans, by all means, please.
Do so. Trying to fucking find something here and it's not working for me.
Control F. I don't know.
Jesus. You ever accidentally hit the wrong button and wipe something?
Oh yeah. Control Z helps you with that.
It yeah.
Sometimes.
Or F Alt Control fuck F no Control Alt FN
F4.
yeah, and it just fucking it was gone. That's
Oh yeah.
just
No, completely.
wiped.
Alt F4, Control Alt F4, or Alt F4 is a great one to just get somebody to close their damn window down. Here, let me help you rage quit, basically. Because you're gonna be raging after you do it.
Like a psyche or Skype. Fuck,
yeah,
Skype. Fuck, I can't even pronounce it. Cocksucker. My brain's not fucking functioning right now.
Yeah. Doing this shit. Notably, sorry I missed you. What's up, Zeus De Niro? Carlos Martinez, Reborn Anon. What's up, brother? Dulce, Don Davo, HPR News. Make sure I didn't miss any. I missed a whole bunch of people. See, that's my problem. Sidetrack doing other shit.
The Tulsa guy, Tesla guy is Rich Rebuilds. I don't know. He tinkers with all the Tesla shit and everything. They tried to sue him because it's their property or they own rights to it. And
Well, one of the other things is that the damn thing doesn't supercharge without some special shit either.
Right.
Which makes it.
The batteries are fucked up too, man. It's like a whole bunch of layers of batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fucking. That's a lot of fucking power for those. And they're tiny little batteries, but the power that they put out is insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd love to have a couple.
You could do a fuckload with those. I'd like to hook some solar panels to them.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah.
you could run a fucking house off those things. Solar panel charge them during the day and shit.
I mean, you can run a car that goes 0 to 60 in like, you know, what the fuck is it? I think it's like 3.5, 4. 60 ludicrous mode. 2.5 seconds in 2016.
2.5 seconds. That's fucking insane.
Dude, I can't even like scratch my nose in that fast, man. But-
You're probably stoned out of your mind, so you're trying to figure out just how to scratch your nose. Like, to
Oh
up,
fuck,
to
man!
the side.
Especially after you get thrown back in the seat from 2.5 second 60s.
Right.
I mean, you know, I mean, if you need to break that down into feet, we can. But I mean, from 0 to
get it.
60, it's insane, man. Right? There's shit that'll go faster than that, but we tend to turn to liquid at that point.
Hmm.
We as humans do. You know, the metals and shit will survive it, but
We won't.
no, oh no.
We'll
No.
be flubber.
Uh-huh. Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't feel like I'm just fucking talking too much.
No, bro, you're good.
Friends in code. Have a
Yes.
question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a different channel for your music?
I think I just created one. Well, not created, but gonna convert one for it. Well, I mean, because I'm gonna put stuff up on that'll scroll and stuff like that, and I mean that one. I haven't taken that one down since you asked me to start. You know, me and you were talking about it that first time on the 17th.
Where I can find that.
Let's see here. Hey Tank, let me come to your channel and promote my channel.
You ever do your thing, bro? I don't mind at all. If
There's the link
Fucking-
in private,
What the hell is this?
and
Okay, I'll
Like,
copy
man,
it down.
there it is. And so I won't. Hey, non was on there.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna see how long it'll run. I mean, we're up to 4 days now. You know, actually, no, it's been the 17th, so that's 6 days now.
Oh, wow,
as
hold
long
on.
as there's not a server outage, it should run
Get
for
up.
months.
Yeah, well,
Because there's a cartoon fucking what the hell is it? King of the Hill live stream that's been going since fucking Christmas. But it's the same episodes over and over. You get sick of them. It's like, oh,
right? No, completely. I want to know how that asshole's pulling that off, right? I mean, because I've got a King of the Hill collection that rivals the DVDs. You know, I mean, and the nice thing is that the site, they put up all kinds of good stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, and it's not just American cartoons. That's the other thing about it is that you'll get true Japanese anime over there. You know, it's got Dragon Ball and all those as well. But you know, it's like I don't understand. I don't understand how your programming can be so good. You know,
I think it's
and
multiple. I know that there was a guy that was doing it through StreamYards, StreamYards, and it was just multiple people that he would just click them onto the panel and go full screen on their share screen and show it that way. And it just
Dude.
kept going.
I got fucking hit for having it play muted.
What?
Muted. I had it on my fucking screen. All right. So it makes me wonder about, going and going and, you know, showing up from a completely different situation to you bloobs and saying, all right, boys and girls, how fucked up are you? Right? Because, you know, I can sit here and think about these spider webs that you guys are creating. So, you know, y'all want to play? Let's play. And I got 2 more and blocked for like 3 days. Right? So, and then all of a sudden my shit came back on. I was like, huh. Okay.
No.
But you'll also, you know, my better streams or like my better, what I want to do on my better music streams and shit, you'll actually find those over on either DLive or TrueTube. Right. You know, and I highly recommend if you're looking for another platform until I get mine right, you know.
DLive's all right.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they don't mess with you, right? They let you document your life at your part in this part of your life in the time, right? Which happened to include, you know, these people's music, this person's, you know, vocals, whatever, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, notably that sumbitch is still running. That sumbitch is still running. You know, since April 17th, 2020. And I know I'm going to jinx myself, but to this point, nobody's clicked the down arrow on it. Thumbs down on it. So I made it.
Shit.
It's got to be a record on YouTube. It's got to be a fucking record. Especially for a jackass like me.
I need to track down 4 gigabytes of RAM. But I want
Dude, that just left it way open. I'm on a roll tonight. I could have just walked in and like softballed that fucker out in the middle. 4 gigs of RAM. I would look at. I would start off with like Newegg and shit like that.
I want something with like gold plate.
Gold plate?
Yeah.
Go to Newegg.
Newegg?
Yeah. Newegg will have a fucking huge selection to choose from. Right? And they've got all of the gamer ballistic. You'd probably want to look at some ballistic is what it's called. And it's BALISTK or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I know that comes in like yellows and golds and shit. Right. And then, or even what you could do is just get this fucking, they've got this shit that's got RGB LEDs on it. Right. And there's this little fucking software package that you load up and you go tell it to change the fucking color. No, seriously,
bro.
bro.
I mean, actually gold plated. I want it to be gold plated connectors.
They're all gold plated connectors at the bottom.
Yeah, but I want the, there's the shit that they use that doesn't have the proper density, and I want the stuff that doesn't scrape off. It's got that coating on it.
Wow. I would still go with like some heavy gaming type RAM then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, the reason being is that assholes are picky about their gaming rigs and they know hiccups and stuff. Like even mine right now, I've got a few that are, I've got something running in the background and I think it was me copying data, but I have glitches when I was streaming, right? And I found a couple programs that I was trying to use. So don't be lazy and use your cell phone as a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't be lazy and use your cell phone as a mouse.
No.
Right. The communications back and forth of the 3 or 4 programs that I found, man, there's some chatty son bitches. You know.
There's a lot of programs that it's almost as if they become one. They communicate with each other so well that it's like they're swapping information to become one greater program.
Well, fucking Android made it possible. Okay, so I can actually go ask for, so between the programs on Android, I can actually go ask another program to do something for me, right? If it's, if it's turned on. But I can use the functions out of those programs as if they were part of my own. So if you get somebody that says, I don't know, wrote a really good facial detection program, right? And then you got somebody that did a really good fucking streaming program, and you know, those two dudes knew each other. They could actually make it where, you know, the two programs would interrupt with each other, no fucking problem. And the great thing about that kind of shit is you don't know who's taking whose hand on the backside.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah, I have.
And if you're ever worried about a program or something that somebody sent you or something like that, and you're kind of sketched about it, virustotal.com. Right.
Virustotal.com. I've
right.
heard of this. I don't know where I've heard of it, but I've heard of it.
And the neat thing about it is these guys basically went and said, all right, upload a file to us. We'll run it through every fucking antivirus that we know about. Right.
So
and
it's
then
a multi, how would you call that? It gets information from multiple different sources.
Right. Right. And it'll tell you what each source is saying about it. Right. Mm-hmm. Because there are certain programs out there that, like some of my, you know, the fuck are they called? Trainers, right? You'll have trainers for video games, right? And they'll legitimately show up as, you know, malware or some shit like that. Well, I mean, the whole intention of the trainer was to make the gameplay other than the intended rules. So, you know, don't be, you know, research what it actually tells you it found it as, is what I'm trying to say. If they come up as a positive, right? Some of the programs, that's what they were designed to do, and they just basically said what it was designed to do. And everybody's supposed to freak out over it, and it's like, no, that's what the program's supposed to do. It's kind of what I wanted the program to do. Why are you blocking it? You know?
Well, I find that also some programs don't work well together.
Oh.
It's like they fight for dominacy.
Sure.
And then they both just go to shit. So basically they just fight until it all falls apart.
So I'll tell you about one that's going on right now. And the most amazing thing that I found was a switch to turn it off every time I load it, which I think it should be a more of opt-in. But StreamYards basically went out, not StreamYards, Stream Elements basically went out and made made all the changes that they thought would be the best to OBS, right? And they call it OBS Live. Well, part of that is whatever account that you sign in with, right? You have to stream only with that account. You can't, you know, you can't use, yeah, you can't commingle. You can't fucking restream. You can't, you know, let's just go down the list of can'ts. But, you know, they hid, you know, where you can turn this feature off, right? And I don't blame them because, you know, I'd be the silly ass that clicks on it easily, right? But you have to turn off their shit so you can like go to a RTMP, right? And it's just like, it's an annoyance, really. But I mean, some of their other stuff that they have in there is great, but you got to take all of it or none of it. So that's what led me on to go find JavaScript programs that'll log in and give you your own specific chat window, right? And I'm trying to build my own fucking restream into TrueTube, just because, you know, I like that feature, but I don't like the way that they do certain shit. So I'll go out, figure out how to build it, and then go, okay, these are the features how I see that they should be. And if you agree, great. If you don't, restream's still there. You know, I mean, see, and that's the thing with my business thought on all this shit is I think on a global scale, you know, what does it actually take for you to be happy in life, right? Shit. Not much here. Not much.
Nope.
Right? And you go, okay, if I could get everybody in the world to throw the majority of what they want to these other people, right? And help the rest. You know, I think that a lot of this shit out here is started for the right reasons, and then they turn it into a greed-based system, or you know, they don't truly go, okay, look, let's let everybody embrace this shit, and this is what it takes to run it. Are you in or are you not? So here's where it is, you know, because I see it like between all the different platforms, man. You can see the different agendas per platform, right? If you really want your shit to be to somebody as fast as possible, Twitch is your platform. Better not play too much music. They're not as bad as
have the same copyrighted shit.
Who, Twitch?
Do they? Yeah.
They're an American company, dude. They do. You shouldn't
Oh,
be.
they do?
Dude, if the company is American, you fucking ain't right. They're gonna, if they're American and they're large, you don't think these record companies hadn't already started talking to their lawyers or making them get lawyers?
I mean, I would have assumed, but
now, are they to the level of Facebook and YouTube and, you know, some of these others? No, right? So you can get away with a little bit more. Then you find these things like DLive that's like, we don't care. We don't. We really don't care. It's a streaming platform. It's their channel. Let them do what they want.
Well, if you remember how YouTube used to be, I mean, when the two brothers or friends owned it,
Yeah.
there was no such thing as censorship. You could post whatever the fuck you wanted as long as it didn't have anything to do with child pornography or
right, moral
shit
things
like that. Yeah, moral things. You know, it was just, it was all free, fair use.
Right. Guess
Shit
what
all
happened?
around. Google bought it.
The advertisement dollar got to it.
Right. But it didn't get to it until Google bought it.
Well, of course. But, you know. And then when Alphabet came around, Google changed their motives too. So, you know, you have one company that's changing for the good and one company that's changing for the bad. So
people become traitors that way.
Well,
you pick where the loyalty is.
You
don't
completely
pick where the fucking bullshit is, right? You choose your loyalty right, and you'll have a lot of fucking good shit come your way. But when you start selling your soul and trading off shit and becoming a traitor and fucking around with stupid shit, then I mean, everything goes to shit. You know, money is a powerful corruptor.
Notably's got it completely right. 20 years later, and I still think, fuck Lars.
Yeah.
I hope you're listening, Lars. Fuck you, dude. You're a complete piece of shit to humanity. Glad you made your millions. I'm glad you're living well, but brother, you listen to the wrong side on this one, man.
Right. Jump off a bridge someplace.
No, go see how much of that money truly bought you happiness. Okay? Because guess what, dude? You're gonna die just like the rest of us.
That's the one sure thing we have in life. We're going to die.
Yeah, completely.
What you do in the meantime, in the middle between born and death, or birth and death, that's all on you.
See, the neat thing I can at least say is I didn't pull a Lars. You know, I mean, for the nerds out there, I can say I didn't pull a Lars. So, and never will. Get my software out there and then guess what, everybody? Since everybody's using it, you got to fucking pay me now, bitches. Have fun. Hopefully you found bugs in it and made it better. Jesus.
That's the thing with technology, though, especially code programs. You can always add to them to make them better.
Oh, completely. And not only that, you can add to make it worse.
You can also make it do worse.
Yeah, great. have fun. I mean, the most interesting thing that I find is that you know you hear people talk about facial recognition, right?
Right.
Dude, there are literally hordes of documents on how to do this shit with amazingly accuracy, with amazingly small pieces of hardware. Right? You know, and go, have you seen this face before? Yes. Huh. Interesting. Where'd you see it? I saw it on this YouTube channel. Interesting. You know, and the other part of it is that there's parts that teach you how to go get the YouTube video so you can feed it into this so you can actually ask that question.
Mhm.
Right. Matter of fact, there's a YouTube video on how to build it on Ubuntu that's on my channel.
I'll have to
Right.
check that out later.
Yeah. And you can build it in a virtual machine. And matter of fact, I think the links. No, I was an asshole on that one. I turned the chat off. Well, that was the only place that I put the link. I didn't actually show it on the screen.
Are you talking about your music stream?
No, on my Friends in Code one. It's one of my oldest videos. This is way back.
Okay.
But basically, it's just I fucking sat down and built the Ubuntu virtual machine that could literally go download videos, and I left it at that point for the public to build on it from there.
What is your take on VirtualBox?
It solves the issue for small needs.
But do you think that it could be added to or redone to do something much better?
No. And if you're wanting to try to like expand on a huge VirtualBox type shit, go look. There's something out there called Proxmox, Proxmox.
Yeah.
Okay, those guys, you know, they took KVM, which is a Linux version of, you know, VirtualBox, right? And, you know, put a web interface on it and, you know, gives you very large scale manageability on it. Right? Like currently right now I'm sitting with about, I think 30 VMs on about 14 terabyte of storage. That seems to be running fine right now. Biggest thing for me is I want to.
Virtual storage or external?
It's internal.
Internal.
Yeah. And they're one of the very few platforms that support ZFX, right? Which a friend of mine showed me about, and you know, has shown me many, many times why we're thankful that we're running it. You know, where a drive would just literally conk out in the middle of a fucking write. You know, and it's like, hey, drive number blah when it bit the dust, we're okay. You know, there's zero data loss, but that drive, we're not being able to talk to it.
Sometimes
So-
drives just get corrupted.
Well,
And they-
sometimes drives just fucking die, dude. I mean, and
That too.
a corruption could literally be like a corruption in the actual trace itself, meaning that the trace is no longer there to conduct the fucking electron to go across, right? You know, you literally burn those fucking traces out. You know, especially inside these chips.
Well, once
Right.
that happens, you got to rebuild the whole fucking thing, and it's
No.
better off just to get a whole new one.
No, see, that's just it. I'm building not to lose data, right? So if the fucking
A
thing
fail-safe?
crashes, the data's still fine.
So you put a failsafe in it.
Yeah. And, you know, now that I've got the first one built, now it's time to build the second one that mimics the first one.
Meters it.
Yeah. And then at that point, then I'm not worried. Right. The problem that I'm going to have is the storage. Right. I mean, I can see needing in upwards of 200 terabyte to, you know, let's go ahead and push this motherfucker on up into the, you know, exabytes. Right. You know, I mean, especially if I'm going to do a fucking video platform, right? You know, and if I'm going to give a platform, you know, that allows me and whoever else out there that's wanting to try to stream shit or whatever ability to either learn how to do it or know that there's a platform out there that you can set up and do it your damn self.
Are you setting up yours so that people could run scripts as well?
Not so much. You don't get to run you don't get to run a script, right? The best that you get is like, okay, I want the video to be public, not public. I want a password on the video, shit like that, right? This video is password protected, or the ability to just have a place that you can live stream, right? And not only that, it's just another place to say, hey, look, you too can nerd out, right? I'm not trying to build this to say, I'm building it because you can't. I'm building it because I'm saying you can. Right. I got exposed a lot earlier, but the thing is if you have the desire and the want, right, to make sure that you get your way, this is how you do it. Right. If you don't want to do it this way, unfortunately, you have to abide by the rules of the son of a bitch that's running the server. Right. And if it's not that, then it's a whole group of sons of bitches.
Are you allowing bots?
Actually, I am going to allow bots. I'm going to allow chat bots. Right. I'm going to allow certain search bots. Right. Because there's no way that I can literally produce by myself. Right. And with my ability to network, there's just no way that I can produce, traffic at the means of some of these other places, right? So, if you want me to drive traffic, these are things that I have to do. Right. So one of the biggest things is that, you have to use the Google login. So, whatever you put in over there is what you got. Right. Other than that, I mean, there's not much I'm not storing any of that shit. I don't want it. The most I want is a name so everybody can know who the fuck you are besides your sticker, right?
So you're working through Google?
No, I'm using Google's API to give you authentication to my system.
Okay,
right?
I get it.
So, right. And I have the ability to use other ones like Facebook and other shit like that.
So Google can potentially take information though.
Google can?
Yeah.
They would have to mimic the OAuth call that you would make when you click that button. Right. So the answer is they have the potential.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, if you put it out on the
possibly sue them for that though.
Oh, it's something. It might be something I might have a log file of.
I would always keep up on that.
Oh yeah.
Because they always like to stick their hands where
their
hands shouldn't be.
Well, completely. And the thing is that at a certain point, it has to become one of these. How do you make it completely, non-central, right? And that might be where I take this, right? Where it's like, look, here's how we can authenticate who you are. If you believe it, here's the documentation to go read it. Here's the math behind it. Here's the programming behind it, right? Here's the other, umpteen million nerds that believe it. And if you want to reach out to any one of them, randomly throw the names up on a dartboard, I swear one of them will talk to you.
And give you what you need or help you get what you need.
Yeah. It's like, don't believe just my bullshit on this, right? Right.
Fact check it yourself.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, that's why it's a completely open source. I'm using an open source platform. Right. and it uses, and it has the ability to have CVEs, which are bulletins basically on security issues with software, right?
Do you have you obviously have a firewall, right?
Yeah.
Is it dual or single?
The firewall itself is handled by the hosting provider.
Through Google.
So I would say, by my understanding, I think they have at least 3 different providers, right? So you could go AT&T, Verizon, or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know what they are called up there in Canada.
Yeah,
right.
We got TELUS and fucking people that work on frameworks and shit like that, but I don't know if they work on security measures.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have to work to a certain level of them, but the rest of the security measures are completely on me. All right. It's, you have to think that, this is going to be an attack platform. So blah, blah, blah.
Right. and you gotta also think that if you get someone that knows what they're doing and they get all pissed off at you.
And please come talk to me, man. That's all I say. I
Well,
mean, I've got
just ignorant.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. And ignorance will, the sad thing about ignorance is it follows patterns worse than,
Right.
worse than the educated, right? And the unfortunate thing is that, like, remember how we were talking about the little program that learned how to play the video game?
Right.
It's by patterns. Okay.
Everything's about patterns.
Exactly. So
everything is made up of patterns. It's
yeah,
like one big puzzle,
yeah, completely. But I mean, in resolving issues, there are patterns to resolve the issue.
Right.
Right. And to actually have both parties feel, amicable. Right. But the thing is for that to work, you got to have both parties willing to lose.
Yeah.
Right. If both parties are willing to lose coming in, right, and have already gone through it,
nothing to lose.
right. Some of them don't. That's why they go for it, right?
And it gives you that extra pep in your step,
Yeah.
It gives you that extra confidence to just fucking conquer.
Yeah. Well, and you should always try. But, like I said, I think that with these computers and things and the software and, the ability to, store and I don't know, man. I have no clue what reality people expected by filling up hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to be able to sort through it and make heads or tails of it.
How the fuck are you storing all of that?
How is it stored? It's stored in unique ID files that are basically H.264, right? Something that's easily restreamed, right? And then there's a database that tracks between, the user that was authorized to put it up there, right? And where that file actually lives.
And where it originates.
Yes, in the log files there is an origination. Yes. Yeah, there is no way that I cannot see your IP address when you connect and upload that. Right.
Well, that's a given.
Right. I mean, if you're directly uploading to me from anything that's not, half-assed, I know exactly where that IP address is at. Right. Period. Yeah. Right. And
there's a lot of information that you would have that would come with that.
Yeah, and I mean it's one of those things. It's at a certain point I want it to be completely decentralized. It's like, look, here it is for consumption. Either consume it or don't consume it. Right? And at a certain point we're going to learn this is, to me, I think this is going to be like tic-tac-toe. Crazy as it may sound, this is literally going to be like tic-tac-toe. At a certain point we learned it was no longer fun to play.
Or Tetris.
It's coming down.
Oh shit.
You know, that's more entertaining to me than, you know, I would rather be, you know, showing nerd shit or showing, again, nerd shit, man. I mean, scientific, you know,
Something
show me,
factual.
yeah, you know, I mean, it's like, look, hey, we set up the principle to figure out whether or not we're actually going to be able to shoot a tennis ball through the wall and it not have any damage to either the tennis ball or not. You know, and after the first 100 tennis balls, you go, well, we're starting to break the wall down now, so we're going to go ahead and conclude that the, you know, as unfounded at this point, right? I still believe that one chance that you're going to be able to shoot that tennis ball and it's not going to touch anything, you know, go through the wall. Well, I mean, the way atoms are spinning around, it is logically possible to have it happen. You know, reality. I'm not going to run into the wall and go, "Hey, check it out." Hold my beer and watch this type shit ain't coming from me on that one. So you know, hey, Mama Minnie.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those times where I kind of wish that someone that was supposed to be here was here. She could have maybe helped her.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dude, the unfortunate thing is if it is, it is, and if it is not,
It's not.
yeah, you know, because wondering or trying to assume at what did not allow this to occur breeds nothing but hate and hatred to me, right, in my heart, right? It's like, why are you actually going to do that? It's like you don't even know what the fuck's going on, right? So sorry, I just see a lot of jumping to conclusions and a lot of
Do
innocent
do you have
people
a
getting
situation in mind that as reference point?
no,
No.
no, hell no, I ain't got a reference point, you know, because that's part of it. Is if you have a reference point, you know, I literally have zero, none, right? And I, you know, hope that everybody that can does get out and help, right? Because this is, to me, fighting with CPS and these fucks. They're sometimes worse than the goddamn law.
Once
No,
you're in,
because
good luck getting out. You
oh,
have to go through a very long fucking court battle.
oh, dude, you know, being a criminal is easier to get out of the fucking system.
Right. At least you can get a pardon later.
Yeah, something. You know, dealing with those assholes. I mean, it's how relentless they want to be, right? How psychotic are they in their mind of thinking how people can be? That drives them to be this way, right? It's like, man,
Well, that's the trouble is that people tend to they do things without understanding that it's wrong or that there's consequences.
mm,
Or they just they follow what they believe is right, but what you believe is right may not be right. You know.
yeah, but the other part of it to me is look at how they were, look at what they were taught was right and wrong, right?
Right.
You know, this is not just, um, you know, I hate to blame it, you know, so on the person that's causing the actions, but there's a lot of influences that we allow into our lives,
Hmm.
right? That cause us to make crazy decisions, right? And
Like
you look
saying
back,
people behind people's backs
oh
and stuff like that.
yeah, no, completely, you know, or I mean, being the chief of police and soliciting sex from a 14-year-old,
For sure.
right? And you know, I mean, wonder how that influences people. You know, it's kind of one of those things to me. It's like when there's not belief in the system that's supposed to help you, right? When there's proven reason not to believe, right?
There's consequences for everything,
Mm-hmm.
good and bad.
Yeah.
So if you do something in a malicious manner or a secretive manner or whichever way you put it, there's consequences for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you do something in a helpful and loving and thoughtful manner, then there's consequences that will give you rewards for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and I mean,
Everything happens in due time, everything
com-
gets revealed.
completely. And like I said, there's better. To me, I think there's always a better solution if we actually put effort into working towards it.
Well, the best thing that people could ever do is one, always be honest.
Yeah.
Two, your word is your bond.
Yeah.
Three, make sure that you respect you try to be a good person and don't do anything to anybody else that you wouldn't want done to yourself or anyone you care for. And then if someone does something good for you, pay it forward.
Yeah. Right. And never. The one thing I say on that pay it forward is never forget it. Sometimes forward is a U-turn.
Sometimes it does. It just depends on the patterns that you started with.
Indeed, brother. Indeed. Dude, Tank, I appreciate you letting me come up here.
Yeah, buddy. I enjoyed you being up here. My brain's not working the greatest right now. It's a little bit slow. I'm trying to sip this coffee right, but
Yeah, well, I'm sucking down this water.
yeah. So you fixed Jeff's computer.
Sorry, I was off camera doing things. So I didn't actually fix Jeff's computer. We troubleshot it down to identifying that piece of software that he was using was not compatible with his video card.
Shit.
Right. And it's not like his video card is some non-name brand.
Can't you hard do it like direct do it?
Well, basically, we just rolled back the version.
Mm.
I mean, at a certain point,
he shouldn't update it then.
well, at this point for him, no. This is where it's like, look, he needs to continue on doing what he's doing, right?
Mhm.
And he can send emails to tech support and go, hey, look, this is what I found, right? This is my specs on my computer. If you want me to use this other software, figure it out, right?
Well, they should have been able to figure out the compatibility before.
Oh, no way, because the software and hardware are not developed in the same
manner. I know
yeah.
not developed in the same manner, but is this everything that came with it, or did he?
No, this is a secondary piece of software.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Yeah, no, this isn't something where we went to, I don't know, say Bob's Builder, right? And Bob's Builder goes, hey, look, here's your a la carte or Vol software. And here's my, 15 placards from each one of these guys saying whiz bang things about me. And they're within the last 6 months, right? I know how to build your computer.
Mhm.
Right. And then he gives us a bad piece of software. Right. No, this software was put out right before this hardware was done. And when the software was put out, it was what was available at the time, from what I'm reading, was only like beta drivers and shit.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's in 6-8 months, it might be different. But I didn't actually fix this computer. We just figured out what was causing it to go south. Right. And it wasn't hardware. It wasn't the operating system.
Software.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get you every time.
Something will.
If it isn't one thing, it's a fucking another.
I'm telling
you. And that's, a lot of people don't understand that term. When I use that term, they don't understand what it means. Right? It's like they try to assume that a person is being negative. It's just a referral to something that you're experienced with,
Yeah. Well, and I mean, that's how I learned everything that I've learned, right? Is my knowledge vast on every little subject that I know a little bit about? No. At a certain point, you have to go, I don't know, this is what I think it'll do. but I have no clue of why it's going to do it that way.
Well, I look at it as we all fall. The fall isn't the problem or the solution.
Yeah.
It's just an action for a reaction, and the reaction would be getting up. It's about how you get back up.
Yeah. No, I like kind of dust off on the left side first, and then dust off on the right side second.
I like to roll around just for a little bit, just feel the ground.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Why not have fun with it while you're doing it anyway?
Right. How's everybody in chat? Miss Betsy,
Hey, Dennis.
Albany,
Albany.
Dennis. Sorry, Denny. Well, you can tell what I'm thinking about.
We're missing one person, and I know I'm not gonna fucking wait all night for her.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you on that. I can tell you that Nginx needs special things to run PHP.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, that guy's like fucking really typing in there. It looks like there's more on this screen than there is on that screen.
Which one, on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Hi, Dennis. Hi, people.
I mean,
in the chat.
chances of it is that she probably chose to watch somebody else's stream, or she's still sleeping. Those are the only two options.
Yeah. Well,
Either way, I don't care. I mean,
optimize CSX.
life goes on, I guess, right?
Hey, Tank Boy. I
Yo.
decided to your channel instead of 10th Man's channel.
Well, I flippin' well appreciate that.
Yep.
You chose the non-drama over the drama.
That
That says that you're a good person.
Oh shit! I'm in a. Never mind. I gotta go. Sorry. No.
I don't get it, man. I really don't. Why do they gravitate to dramatically fucking set up bullshit?
I don't know.
Like, all you're doing is damaging your own fucking brain. You're putting yourself in a bad mood. And without even understanding the aspects of what your subconscious to your conscience is doing just by taking that fucking type of behavior, I like my shit. It's nice and calm. Everything's cool. Everybody can have a conversation.
Right.
You leave with a smile on your face.
Or laughing your ass off on the.
Or laughing your ass off. One or the other. But hey, people want to go watch fucking people act like children, then fuck, by all means, please do.
Look, each person gets their dopamine drip a different way. So,
I agree with that, Albany.
What? I like what I see in the mirror.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
I don't know.
I think it's
people are gravitated to it, but they'll say that they're not, but they are.
Yeah. Well, I just hate seeing bad shit. Bad people doing bad shit to bad. People.
You're fucking right, man.
Look, I don't care. I really don't. Why the hell did you start off with "I'm gonna beat your ass"?
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
for sure. Who the fuck starts a conversation like this?
Now wait a minute, Sam. You can actually look at people and have a decent idea of what's fixing to happen.
If you
Right?
pay attention, but most people are oblivious to everything around them.
Yeah, well,
they get stuck in their own ideals, their own beliefs, and their own little system inside their mind that they refuse to be open-minded, but think that they're open-minded. But then you got people that are open-minded that dance circles around them and know exactly what the fuck's going on. And some people maybe even smarter than other people, but still, it's the ones that pay attention and that pay attention to the little details that tend to excel.
I wish we had more that would actually pay attention.
Right. Like,
Excuse me, my
But people
vitamins are
just-
low.
people fucking walk through life with a pair of sunglasses that are spray painted on. Like, they just it's like if I told you that something is one way and you just
But-
believed it and you thought that you were open-minded enough to figure out the correct truth behind it, but really you just accepted it and that was your fucking narrative as you went through life, not understanding that every little fine detail has a different narrative. It's like a puzzle, you know? You work from the outside in. Did I freeze?
No, I hit my damn mute button while I was
Oh,
coughing
okay.
and didn't unmute to say yep and help continue the conversation. Killed by the mute. We're gonna go ahead and end that mute rant here. Now that you can hear me.
Yeah. You know how you tell a non-open-minded person?
Hmm.
If you bring something to the table for that person and they automatically get offensive because it doesn't fall with what they believe or what they want to hear or what they think is right.
Yeah. Look at, to me, it's look at how
aspects.
diverse that we are right now, right?
As humanity,
As a
yeah.
species,
Right.
right? And how, depending whether or not you got running water, is how important that is to you growing up.
Listen,
Right.
I fought for everything that I have in my life, physically, mentally, emotionally,
Man.
literally. You know, I've had nothing. I've wiped my ass with socks, washed them in a sink, and wore them the next day.
Yeah.
I've I've hit rock bottom once or twice. You know,
Yeah.
I'm grateful for just the little fucking things. You know, it's
Good.
those little things that count in life. Because the big things, they come every so often. You know, whatever. You could get fucking one big thing a day.
Yep.
One big thing is not the equivalent of 20 or 30 little things. You know,
The smile you
The
get
little
for holding
things
open
add
a
up.
door.
right? Just something. You know,
Hmm.
the little things in life are what keep humanity, or what keeps humans with their humanity. Or how do I put that? Humanity will not lose their humanity if they just pay attention to the little things, because it's the little things that bring the joy in life. And so many people think that they pay attention to the little things, but they really don't. Because, I mean, you find more joy in life with the little things. The little things is what builds you, you know. But they just miss the little things, wait and expect the big things. Hey, Jamie. Lock the doors. Shut my mouth, cause Jamie Smith is in the house. Howdy, everyone.
What up, Jamie? Hell of an entry. Hell of an entry.
Hey,
Mine-
that's not well. I mean, it could be as good as mine. I think mine's better. I like the type runs in naked, screaming "I love acid," and then I stops, takes steps back, walks backwards. Oops, wrong room. My bad. My bad. People tend to frown on that for some reason. I don't fucking know. I did it a lot when I smoked a lot of weed.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's wrong with people. God damn it.
I don't know. Fuck.
Them damn upbringings, I'm telling you.
Yeah. for
Adam's
sure.
Family Channel on Pluto's great. That's funny shit. So, actually, you know what? I'm curious. Does my ad blocker work on that one?
Is it a add-on or a background?
I've got Raspberry Pis around here,
Ooh.
so and there's two.
I built the Raspberry once.
So there's a neat little thing called Raspberry. It's called Pi-hole, Pihole.
Yep.
And it's a neat little thing that you can do for $70. You can buy yourself a advertisement filter. got to build it, but what not a great thing for the kids to do for you. Look, I heard this nerd on the internet say that you could do this. Figure it out, boy. He said we needed one of these, and this is the website we should go to. What will we do next?
Holy fuck.
Well, I mean, you look at it as a necessity thing, right? Most of us don't like advertisements. That's how we bought cable in the first fucking place, right? And then cable started putting fucking advertisements on there. Actually, I thought it was the greatest because cable had the QVC channel. When I wanted advertisement, I could go to the QVC channel.
Shit.
You know, top live advertisement. People making up bullshit on the fly about products they have no fucking clue about, and you could tell. And it was great. I bought me a couple knives.
It is funny though.
You know, just to see if it was true. Would they actually ship me some shit, or did I just get scammed on national TV? By national TV. Sorry.
Fucking
Didn't
dying,
make
man.
you laugh so
I
hard.
can't fucking breathe with this shit.
This motherfucker's making me shoot milk out my damn nose. Fuck.
I had coffee. I'm drinking coffee.
Well, careful. I'll try not to say anything funny while you're drinking. It's physically impossible for me to actually. Well, actually, no, it's not. If he slurp loud enough, I'll be able to hear it.
Shit.
I mean, like, damn it, boy. Being out.
Yeah, drink that coffee.
Is there many slots?
Did he say slots? Yeah, my computer's got a lot of slots.
I miss my old server. Holy fuck, I can't breathe. I had a
May it
nice
rest
server.
in peace. It had a
Oh,
Renegade RAM chip that ran across
No,
inside of.
It was amazing. You could run like fucking 10 businesses off of it. And then my ex kind of had an open house yard sale where she just said, whoever wants something, take it.
Yeah, I've always wondered about being, you know, because I've been that bastard walk up and it sucks, man. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, but this computer's going home with me, and I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck.
most of the sad stories I get is he's no longer here. Okay.
He's no longer here.
Yeah, well, it wasn't my business to pry into it. You know, and it wasn't my business to pry into what was on those fucking hard drives either.
For
I'd
real.
get back to the house. No,
Yeah.
fuck no. I'd fucking format them fucking things and move on.
Yeah.
I have
Some
no
of them
interest.
You might want to just drill.
Yeah. Well,
Pull the film out and stick that bitch in a microwave because you don't even want to be anywhere near it.
it doesn't have to be that bad.
Fuck. I've taken some computers from dumps, just like you know those free trailers at dumps,
Yeah, man.
and I found some computers in there. I found about 15, 20 computers, and the guy said just take them.
Yeah.
So I that's what I did. I took them home. Well, I didn't like what was on it. I popped those bitches out, took the little film fucking disc out, threw them all in the microwave, and turned it on for until the whole fucking I blew up the microwave. I had fuck this shit. Don't want nothing to do with any of that.
No, and that's kind of, you know, where depending on what's on them, you know, like I said, there's interesting things you can do to them besides
Right.
besides melt a microwave with them.
Oh,
Although if you have the opportunity and you're not going to catch anything else on fire, the redneck in me tells you to go fucking do it, man. It's an awesome fucking light show. It's an awesome light show. Stay the fuck away.
It's rainbow. It goes in rainbow. Like it just goes in multiple different colors. Sparks and fucking It's like little sparklers with colors, you know.
Yeah. Use your GoPro to record it, okay? I mean, don't stick your face up there.
No, God, no. You fucking. I tried that. Don't do it. You can't see for a couple hours afterwards. It's like staring directly at the fucking sun, you know.
Dude, it's as bright, if not brighter, than the sun, bro. You
I think
shouldn't
it's
be.
brighter.
Don't
I
don't
really
look
think
at
it's
that
brighter.
shit. Okay, seriously, don't look at that shit.
You
Record
see,
it
like,
on a fucking camera,
Black dots and shit. Oh my
Oh.
God.
dude. Hold my beer and watch this.
That's exactly what happened. We took them apart. Me and my buddy, we sat there. We took them apart, took the discs out, and we piled them up on the kitchen table. And we were like, "Well, what do we do with them now?" I was like, "Microwave, fry every piece of them, fry them." And that's what we did. And we sat there and looked at it like two retards. But it was.
I'm
We could
sorry.
see. Listen, when we
sorry
could see everything, we could see every fucking thing when it was happening. But the
Yeah.
moment we looked away, when the fucking light show was done,
Yep.
fucking
The light show was done.
little black fucking dots and shit. Oh, no way.
Oh fuck, dude. You're lucky that's not permanent, bro.
Oh God, yeah, for sure. Because that was fucked, man. It was like little polka dots and black
Yeah.
dots, and then you could see in your peripheral vision.
Oh, yeah.
Vision, fine.
Yeah.
But the fucking black that was in the middle. Oh,
Yeah. No, that's fucking, that's part of your eyes not working right, bro.
yeah, for hours after. For hours
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. Fuck,
We couldn't even
dude.
we couldn't put the fucking shit back together, man.
No. I couldn't imagine why. You couldn't fucking see anything.
Couldn't see shit, bro. Not a fucking thing. You're just sitting there looking at black dots.
So you guys were watching the equivalent of watching motherfuckers weld, okay? And, you know, and a little bit brighter than that. So,
Oh, dude, it was bright.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, one is bright. There was a shit ton we put.
Yeah, no. God damn, bro. I'm glad you can see. I'm really glad you
Oh.
can see.
Me too.
Please
Fuck
use
me
this
too.
as a PSA announcement.
Yeah. If you're gonna fry a hard drive after you, or I mean, you could drill it, but I mean, it's better to fry it because you can still take pieces of the hard drive out. Yeah, but if you're gonna fry them and take them apart and take the film fucking discs out, wear some welding glasses or something. I don't fucking know. Put a camera in front of it, like he said. Much better than staring at it.
Oh my god. Dude, I did it with welding, right? I learned my lesson on the welding. And I thought I was blocking enough and I wasn't, man, and my eyes crusted over. Oh my god. And then when I got my eyes back, when I could open them again, I had spots, right?
Mhm.
For fucking days after too. And like you, I was happy they went away. Because me and the old man had a long talk about what happened to my eyes and how serious this was.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, we were like two handicapped kids sitting up with a chocolate bar trying to open a wrapper.
Oh, shit.
We were asking each other what the fuck happened. We were like, why is it black? Why is there so many black dots? And then the dots started to form together to one big black dot. Like, what the fuck is going on here? We
Yeah,
were drunk and stoned and fucking it's just a horrible hooer of a mess.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Like,
can
dude,
understand.
Can you see? No, bro, I can't see. Can you see? No, bro, I can't see at all. I can see everything around, but nothing in the middle.
Yeah, no, I could understand. I could understand how that conversation could be very petrifying.
Oh,
Holy
it was
fuck.
fucked right up. It was almost as bad as like you know what a UVC bulb is?
Oh yeah,
Ultraviolet clarifier.
yeah,
Don't look at that. Do
Yeah.
not look at those.
yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. I was like, fuck, man, I'll take this hooter out. It's like 1,000-watt fucking bulb. It's for a big old pond. I was like, I'm gonna try to grow a dope plant with this.
Oh Jesus.
And yeah, so I set it all up and I'm staring at it like a fucking Nimrod. And it didn't affect me at first, but the moment I went to sleep and woke up the next morning, I was
Uh-huh.
blind, bro. My eyes were swollen shut. I couldn't see.
Yeah,
It burnt
Oh.
my retinas, man.
yeah,
There-
bro.
Supposed to be like 7 layers or something. It burnt like
Oh.
3.
Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I'm lucky to be able to Like, you know.
You're lucky to be able to see a motherfucker shoot you the bird, bro. Jesus, dude. Damn,
Well,
bro. Don't play with lasers, okay?
no, don't
You
do
know,
that.
'cause I'll tell you this much: if it's a CO2 laser, the goggles are usually orange. There are some green ones, but orange is the color, right? But and there's neat little shit that's like engraved on the side of the fucking goggles, right?
Mhm.
That tells you it is, right? Because it's that important. If you don't see the little fucking fine like laser cut in engraving on the fucker, don't trust it.
Yeah. I
Don't
never
trust
trust a no-name one either.
it. So there's some interesting tests you can do with those. Right? It's like, so do I want to trust my sight to this, right? Let's see what we get here, right? Because the camera can still see the laser too, right? The camera can see that. And, might only get one shot with it, just like your eye, but, you got to find out that those goggles weren't good. And it was
Yeah.
better that it was your camera losing part of its sight than you losing part of your sight. I've seen tests like that done. I haven't actually had to do anything. I haven't had to worry about any laser more than like 40 watts, which is enough to like saw your arm off. Very painfully, but
It's fucked up.
yeah, actually it was great because, I could cut through plastic like it was nobody's business. You want to make a little fucking holder for your phone or some shit. You want to make a box for, I don't know, your fucking phone and shit. I don't know.
Mhm.
Make a plaque for somebody that lights up and glows,
Yeah.
right? You want to make an exit sign, that changes color when there's no light. Dude, the cat's up here I've got this really ultra soft blanket, right? And the cat's up here just meeting in it. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
just
this thing is so
chilling.
soft. Why you got to be messing with me? I'm just, enjoying the blanket.
Just enjoying a good time.
Right? He's like looking at me going, why are you talking about me, bro?
Dude, just light another joint and shut up, man. What's
Right.
going on?
He's actually waiting for me to give him another treat is what he's actually doing. That's some bitch. Dude, it's food love with this motherfucker only. If you ain't got no food, there ain't no love. Right? He'll try.
What happened to unconditional love? Damn
Don't get a cat.
it. I got a cat.
If you're looking for unconditional, man, some cats do it, some don't. Right? You want one dog, golden retriever.
Dogs are pretty keen on unconditional love. I
Yeah.
mean, they'll love you no matter what.
Yeah. Dude, you can come home smelling like you just rode up, from, cleaning the slaughterhouse, right? The dog will come up and still want to fucking be petted by you.
A Wuhan fucking restaurant.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Fucking true. Jesus fuck. Are these chicken legs? Nope. Poodle.
Mhm. What's up, Shotty?
What's going on, Shardy? Sharpay,
Shorty, I don't know.
Shorty.
I was being lazy when I was talking, my bad.
Yeah. Fucking stupidness. At this point, it's called incentive, people.
I'm
Efforts.
looking
Put some
for
effort
it.
into it.
I'm looking for it. Looking for the properly motivated effort.
I like to say you can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my eye.
Fair enough. Here, how about where the hell is it? There it is. How about this one? Bam. Oh, come on, send it.
Send, motherfucker.
I know. I hit enter.
Mhm.
I guess I've hit it too hard like that too many times.
Mhm.
I have to go back to the old clacker keyboard.
You ever been adjusting something in a program and you get so pissed off because you can't seem to figure out the one minutest part, and you wind up breaking a keyboard just from pushing the same 6 fucking keys?
I've actually broken a keyboard. I
Not
have,
pushing
but it
the keys,
wasn't.
just broken it.
I hit it. I broke it over my fucking knee.
Oh shit! You got real mad.
Hmm. Yeah, well, it's better than throwing it across the, throwing it across the damn room.
It's much better when you can feel the pain a little bit.
Actually, not with that one. It just made the keys rain and split in half. And it just folded. Basically, is what it did. There wasn't.
Keys shot up everywhere.
Yeah, of course, man. It was everything that I wanted it to be. It really was. I was having problems with it before. There was keys that weren't working on the son of a bitch, and it finally. I was in the middle of trying to type something really fast, and the fucking keys just went, and it was just like, I am done with this, and I'm going to make sure I don't fucking ever use this fucker again, ever, because I have a tendency of, it's not that bad. Wrap up the cable. No, this one was that bad, and it had to go. A couple coworkers came in afterwards and saw this in my office. They were like, "What the hell happened to your keyboard?" And it sat over in the corner, and I just point over at the corner. Damn. Don't make him mad. And it ain't that, man. It's just, you guys have seen me put keyboards up that I shouldn't have.
I miss my. How do I describe this keyboard? It was like you rolled it up.
Oh, no shit, a foldable one?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome, man. And when you unrolled it, it was just like a regular keyboard, but softer, with silicone tops and shit.
Oh, no shit, huh?
It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I miss that keyboard. That was a good keyboard. Fucking. Oh well, shit happens. I put a lot of money into the shit I used to have.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fucking money. I custom built my my server into my tower. So it was one big unit. It was
Boys and their toys, I tell you.
Had a whole bunch of. I put extra lights on it just for looks. That shit lit up like something from Star Wars or Star Trek or whatever the hell.
Yeah. I bought those light bulbs. You just twist them into the fucking light socket. Good to go.
I used the like little teeny like fiber optic strings. And if you put them on there and you peel there's like a little fine piece, you got to use a pair of tweezers to peel that off, like pinstriping almost, and then it plugs into a USB port and they light up, and it comes with like a little chip, and the chip downloads its I don't know, controller into the computer so that you can I don't know, fucking change the light style or the color or whatnot, and it connects into the tower through USB port, and that chip allows you to control it, the lights on it. It's pretty cool. I liked it. I don't even know where the fuck you get those now. It's the same shit that they get for the keyboards that you can take and put under your keyboard. It's the same identical lights, just different kind of.
Yeah, fuck, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. I've got a keyboard that's sitting here pulsating colors to me as we speak. It just kind of slowly changes through them, right?
Yeah.
And we're on like a pinkish now. We're gonna come up to a higher red, and then we'll go back down to a blue. But I don't know what LEDs they're using for that. I know that I play with a few different types of LEDs. But I like the programmable ones that you can set their color and their intensity at different levels.
You can get it a little
Same
bit
to you,
more
Betsy.
vibrant, more bright, more dim. What's up with Betsy?
She says later.
Oh, later, Betsy. Betsy.
Betsy.
Yeah. Jesus.
Spit it out, damn it.
Damn it. Come on. Stop fucking stuttering. Just spit it out, motherfucker.
It'll happen. You know, we're going to do it. Each one of us does it. It's all right.
One
But
daggone
some-
day at a time, is like.
Yeah, sometimes just even me, I need a kick in the ass so I spit it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Dude.
Sometimes you gotta force people's hand to fucking spit the shit out.
Just spray a little ether in there. We'll get it to fire off. It'll be all right.
Roll around for a little bit. You be alright.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Don't go there. That's the gas can, Nimrod.
Right?
It's not water.
Damn it, Bobby. I tell you what, this dude's funny. Here, I tell you, his funny voice. I tell you, down. Oh, shit. I got way too many I tell yous in there. Fuck that all up. Tell you what, I got a stuttering problem here.
You gotta get that daggone guy in there.
Dude, I know a guy that does fucking Hank better than me. And he is
Who's
a
the guy
funny.
that's always like the guy that's like he's a conspiracy theorist. He's like daggone, or no, that's the other guy.
Oh, that's
Who's the guy that's always he talks like daggone? That's
Oh,
every second.
that's
word is like
Boomhauer.
daggone.
Boomhauer is we'll be daggum to get out there and do that internet and click on that and damn way internet there. Right.
That guy's funny as fuck.
Yeah. And doggone car could just go down right on.
It's fucking stupid.
It was, and then the conspiracy theorist nut. I haven't even practiced on his. The reason that I picked up Hank was because of Beavis and Butthead, right?
Oh shit.
Right. I mean, because I found that I could do Beavis. All you got to do is just like, you got to really put effort into it on the
Yeah.
right. Because if you just go yeah, it doesn't really come out right, right? But if you go
Yeah. Let's get this shit going. Yeah.
you know, comes out a lot better. You know, or you go
Breaking the law. Burn. Yeah. Fire. Yeah.
or when he's doing like the TV for my bunghole.
That's funny as fuck right there.
You know, the TP for my bunghole part, you know, if you're not actually shaking your body with it, it doesn't come out right.
No,
Right.
you got to get that jolt.
You gotta go.
Yeah. Got the jolt going.
You know?
Yeah, we're gonna too much caffeine. Yeah, necesito un tipi for my bunghole.
You know?
Bungholio.
You know?
I got a buddy that can do Cartman, like sound identical to him. He was trying to explain to me how you do it, but I wasn't listening. I was like, no, I don't even care, bro.
I'm sitting here laughing at your ass doing it, man.
Yeah,
It's too
you
funny.
do it, bro. You do it much better. I don't want to learn. You do it.
Yeah, I'll go find a different one, bro. I got you. It's all good. You know, but the thing is that when you're doing some of these damn voices, it's interesting because of how you try to apply it. Because like, you know, you're not going to be doing like, you know, I need TP for my bunghole, you know. You know, he's going to be, damn it, Bobby, I tell you what, them sons of bitches been whacking in my trailer again. You know.
That's too
So,
much. So, who is it that Seth Meyers or Seth? It's not Seth Rogen, is it?
Seth
No, it's-
Rogen's MMA, but he's done voiceovers.
The guy that does Family Guy. That's his show.
Oh, Grogan. No, it ain't
Mm.
Grogan.
It's,
He's the same guy that does fucking
all the voices almost.
yeah. His name
Yeah.
is Seth, and I think it is Seth Meyers. I think you're right. Oh, brother,
Seth-
Google, tell me who created Family Guy.
McFarlane.
McFarlane. Okay.
Hmm.
Funny
That
fucker,
guy's
dude.
Fucking dude, that guy's awesome.
Did you know he did a space track? Not a space track, but a Star Trek tribute type show
No.
called The Voyager.
Oh, like for Family Guy?
No. He actually got up and acted, you know, like Jean-Luc Picard type shit, but with his twist.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, hold on, let me get a link then, because it's
He's got some pretty good fucking voices. Him.
oh, dude,
He's talented as a motherfucker.
see what boredom does to you guys.
Dude, I would love to get drunk and stoned off my mind with that guy.
Oh my
and
god,
just
it'd be
listen
great.
to him. I would die. I'm pretty sure I would die. If I didn't die from laughing and coughing and gagging and throwing up because I was coughing and gagging, I'm pretty sure I'd just die from laughing.
Well, dude, I mean, but the thing is that it's interesting. Either the situation is going to be funny with these guys or it's not. All right.
Right.
And, and you've got to be part of it to help make it funny. And it's amazing to talk to some comedians, because I've watched them. I've literally watched these guys walk away from people just like, what the fuck kind of conversation was that? And it's like, pressure's building as they're walking to your ass. And it's like, yo, dude, what's going on? It seemed like you had a really great conversation over there. So much so that it locked itself into your brain. So he's like, like I said, I've seen people that have been mauled by others, just to get their fucking autograph and pictures and then when everybody got their shit, they just left them sitting there. It's like, damn, dude.
You could learn a lot from people that like, I like to learn from people's voices and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I'm bored, I'll try to mimic different sounds,
Yeah, no.
Just create a different voice or whatever. It's fucking fun when you sit back and look at it, because I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but I used to do it a lot. I used to try to mimic everything that I heard.
Yeah.
Try to see if I could.
Hell yeah. Dude,
I think I just smoked too much weed and got bored too much. I don't know.
well, people have been doing that for a long time and doing all right doing it.
Hey,
Right.
it's pretty fucking good. I used to be able to do a whole bunch of it. Like, if I heard it, I could mimic it. But it's not like that anymore. It's much harder, I think.
Tank, did you drop the link?
I'm just having fun talking right now.
I think Nova. I think he wants to come up on panel.
Yeah,
He said link.
I was having a conversation here with friends. I don't get to talk to them that often.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was waiting towards the end here to tell you to drop it or ask if you could drop it for him, please.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. So, Voyager is what I was working on. I got up and walked over to and got me a drink
Oh,
on Star Trek Voyager.
shit, that was pretty fucking quick, bro. How'd you get that drink so fast?
I've got a tin can
Oh, bro.
that,
It's not one of them chewing spit fucking buckets, is it? Because I
No.
don't think that's water.
No, homie. That's for making my moonshine, fucker. That's fermentation process going on right there.
You gotta ferment that shit up.
Yeah,
It's
well.
the only way to get it right.
I'm telling you. It's not a
Fuck, man. We used to make some pretty cool shine in big old steel buckets.
Huh.
And, or I guess they're drums, like oil drums.
Oh, yeah.
And this farmer guy had this weird fucking way of putting this copper tubing in the top, and then he'd put this little mesh thing in it, and then fucking it would heat up, and then it'd boil over on, and then the drip off would go on to the next one. It was fucking good. It was good shine too. Like, it was really good. I first time I ever drank shine, I was doing not shotguns. The fuck do you call it when you hold you hit the fucking hole in the bottom of the damn beer, and then you open the lid?
shotgun.
Shotgun. Yeah, okay, I was right. So we were doing those, and I did a whole case of beer like that, one right after another. I was fucked.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Oh, I was fucked. I never been that fucked off a case of beer in my whole entire life. And then this big old fucking rusty ass looking fucking furry farmer. He's like, "You think that fucked you up, son? Try this." Glass. It was like this little fucking like whiskey glass full of this fucking weird looking colored fucking liquid, and it would smell horrible. Oh, it fucking smelled bad. And he,
But down the old guzzard
I
it went, huh?
I chugged it, but I just chugged it. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I thought it was like vodka or something. I was like, yeah, chugged it. Don't do that, I'll tell you. I don't remember anything for the rest of the fucking night. Not one thing. Apparently, they took a video of them driving the truck back, and I was in the fucking backseat of the truck, and they were driving, and we had to go through the bush, and they were hitting every bump at like 120 mile an hour. I was flying around and slamming all over the fucking backseat of the truck. I woke up fucking bruised, bro. I didn't know how I got bruised, fucking half naked. I guess I was overheating, and oh, it's horrible. It was fucking horrible. We were going back to the hunting camp after helping them fucking install.
Oh, see, that fucking explains it all right there, man.
Oh, it was apparently fucking fun. I watched.
Apparently, it was fucking fun.
Apparently, I don't fucking know. I was a lifeless body in the back seat of a truck, hitting every single fucking bump and rock and crater and everything else in between. It was, and I was just bouncing in the back of the truck, man. Boom, boom, just like a little fucking ping pong ball. It was.
Fuck.
It was horrible. Them bastards did it on purpose too. I know they did.
Nothing like friend love, bro. Don't pass out on us, you fucker. I grew up out in the woods where it sounds like you grew up, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I fucking, it was fun growing up. A little, kind of, sort of. Not really, but kind of. That made it fun.
So it's called the Orville is what it was called.
Oh. Well,
And
I must check that out.
Deaf.
It's fucking sounds alright. Yeah.
Fucker sin. Hell no.
You ever got so high and drunk that you get in a van with people you don't know and wake up naked in a ditch fucking like 8 hours away?
No.
I have.
Can't say I've ever had that opportunity.
I have.
I have gotten drunk and stoned and ended up in the middle of Brooklyn down in the Bronx buying weed from a dude.
I don't even know how. The last thing I remember was my buddy saying, "Dude, come on in this van with us. We're gonna smoke. We're gonna hotbox it." And then I get in the van, and that was like the last thing I remember. When I woke up, I was naked in a ditch, 8 hours away from where we started. No van, nowhere. Nobody is nowhere to be fucking found. I'm just in a fucking ditch like some dead guy. I think they thought I overdosed or something and just threw me out of the vehicle and stripped my clothes off me. I really think that's what happened. I genuinely think they thought I was dead, and they were like, "We gotta get rid of the body, bro. Just throw it at the fucking van. In the ditch it goes, right?" But I mean, I get real fucked up, and it'd be like I'm not breathing at all, but I am breathing. But it's the only. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is that they thought I overdosed, and that was it. Right? They were like, "Fuck this shit, man. We need to get him the fuck out of here, away from here. Drive 8 hours away, throw him in a ditch naked. Someone else's problem." And there I am, fucking. I wake up naked, fucking a ditch. I didn't even realize I was naked. I just walked out on the street and waved down the first car I seen. I'm like, "Yo, where the fuck am I?" Oh, son, you're gonna have to put some clothes on there, you see, because I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not good.
Well, why don't you start filling me in, please?
I was like, I don't know how the fuck I got here. He's like, "Oh, son, you just need some help, don't you?" No, I really don't. I just need to get home. I don't know where I am. Fucking called my mom. She came pick me up. When she picked me up, I had a shower curtain or some fucking stupid shit.
Right.
It was, I think it was a shower curtain. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was some form of a curtain anyway. funny shit. Fuck. Good times and bad times, right?
It happens.
It does. I say you only live once. Why not live it?
I've told people, it's like, when you look down at me, I want you to look and be like, woof.
I want my tombstone to say that he went 120%.
This motherfucker had fun. Okay.
How'd he die? I don't know. They haven't even found his body yet.
We just assume he is.
Yeah, we just assume he is. Fucking guy's always fucking doing something stupid. We haven't seen him in 6 months, so I mean, he must be dead, right?
Right? Where the fuck you been? Oh man, you wouldn't believe it. I jumped the Grand Canyon, bro.
I rolled all the way down, bro. All the way down. It's like a tumbleweed in the rocks. So some fucking
fuck.
stump got me.
Oh shit.
Oh, I fucking. It's like skateboarding, trying to do a fucking grind. You hit your nuts off the fucking bar. Fucking stupidness. I did a lot of stupid shit when I was a kid, man.
Yeah, well, you know. I've had my fair share of, oh shit, that should have killed me.
You ever drove down a hill, like, you know those ramps for like in the back of like where a transport backs up into, and they're really steep, and you back the rig up in, and the trailer locks onto the fucking ramp and shit.
Mm.
Well, I got dared to like go as fast as I fucking possibly can, and go face first into that, and I did. He's like, I bet you won't do it, bro. I bet you won't do it. I was like, I bet you I will. No, you won't. I bet you won't. I dare you to.
Oh, fuck, here's hold my beer.
Here, hold this, bro. I'm going to try it.
How'd it work out?
Oh, it fucking hurt. You
So
know that?
did
you know
you
that
T-bone it?
bar?
Yeah,
Well, you know the bar that where the bumper bar or whatever?
yeah.
You would think that that's soft. It's not soft.
No.
That's where my chest hit, because when the front end of the front the forks with the front tire and shit
Yeah.
hit underneath, it hit that, and my chest went bing into that fucking bumper thing. Knocked the wind out of me, bro. I was like, holy fuck. He's like, dude, I didn't think you were gonna do it, but you did it. Cool. Your turn.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking
Yeah,
dumb
so-
shit.
We had this pickup that we would drive down the hill, and there were some old cars that literally nobody wanted. Junk cars. So we asked if we could drive into them. Old man was like, we don't give a fuck. So it started out driving into them. Then it became dragging the pickup up to the top of the hill with the tractor and pushing it with the tractor to see how fast we could get it going down the hill into the fucking cars. So before we started this adventure, we at least welded an exoskeleton to the fucking frame. You know, after we got it all on there, we sat and banged on it with fucking hammers at every fucking joint. You know, we got fucking, little 5-pound fucking sledges. You know, you walk around, fucking knock the shit out of it, make sure the welds are gonna hold. We all walk around it, do the fucking banging on it. Knocking the shit out of it. Yeah, I think it's gonna hold. The first time we hit it, it caught the exoskeleton and flung us over the car. And we got out, we were all wearing the seatbelts and shit. We all got out and we all looked at each other and we were like, yeah, good idea on the exoskeleton.
Hey,
Oh
you
my
ever played
God.
with airbags, bro?
Oh, dude, those things are stupid.
Oh,
Those things are
fucked up.
fucking ridiculous.
Oh, and they it's like getting hit in the face with a sledgehammer.
Oh, it is. I have
Dude,
never
it's like,
gotten.
here, put your face here and it put these wires together. And
Oh.
me, drunk, high, I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do it. She's like getting smoked in the side of the head by fucking Mike
Fucking
Tyson or
Mike
something.
Tyson, yeah, dude, that's about what I would think it would feel like is Mike Tyson fucking
Oh, it
wailing
took me
on
right
your
off
side.
my feet, bro. And it just took me right off my feet. That airbag, it like that's got a lot of pressure to it, bro.
Dude, that's a fucking 10 gauge going off, basically, is what I've been told. I haven't really
It was
researched
horrible.
it much.
I mean,
But when you can lift a 350-pound man off the fucking ground with one, with no fucking problem. Dude, they got this.
Up.
They got this big ass son of a bitch to set on one, and they fucking it lifted his ass 6 foot off the damn ground. It looked,
Oh, it's horrible.
yeah, I'm
I
good.
seen a guy sit down on a bunch of tires, and there was one under a piece of plywood, and it was on like a pressure thing, right? You know the sensors. Well, when the sensors go off, it fucking ignites the airbag. Well, we got him to sit down. Like, bro, we got some information for you. You want to sit down for us? We're going to tell you right now, and you're going to want to sit down for it. And as soon as he sits down, I don't think it was a sensor actually. I think it was a button because somebody must have had to push it or something. I'm not quite sure, but he fucking flew, bro. He like flew like right up in the fucking air. And he's just a skinny little fuck too. You know, like I'm telling you, he hit so high. I'm pretty sure I could have caught him like a baby. Just, hey, oh god, it's funny as fuck. He was pissed, bro. He was pissed. He chased us around with, you know, the old-fashioned jacks with the bar.
Yeah.
He took that bar out of that jack and chased us around the fucking junkyard with it.
I don't blame him. I think I would have done the same.
So I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You shouldn't have done that with all these fucking bigger objects around, bro.
I hit in the Bronco.
I would hide somewhere too, bro.
We waited till he calmed down.
It'd be one of them things, dude, I'm dropping weed for you, bro. Seriously, stop and pick it up. I'm dropping Scooby snacks.
just send a trail and then just get real good, like, you know, like ring tossing. Just keep throwing it, you know. You'll follow the trail of weed, but he won't follow you.
Right. Oh Jesus.
Fucking stupid. Dude, the things that we did when we were younger and the things that these kids now do.
And go to jail for their life.
Yeah, fucking
fuck.
Attempted murder or something. Fuck.
Dude, we had a kid show up, right? We had a kid show up to school with a shot, it was a deer rifle, right? And where I grew up, that was normal. Right. Right. And the only reason that anybody made a stink about it was because the principal was out being nosy in the trucks. Right. So we go through all this shit and we're out there telling the principal he can go fuck himself. Right. You know, and, you know, he needs to take his ass back to the big cities, blah, blah, blah. Right. And, you know, we're standing around this dude's truck. And, he's like, I'm just gonna move it. I'm like, dude, don't even unlock the damn door, right? Just let it sit there. You know, worst he can do is sit there and froth at it like a dog on the end of the chain. Let him froth. He said the sheriff was coming. We know how this is gonna turn out. Just hang out. Sheriff gets up there and finds out what's going on, and he's like, "Did you go hunting this morning?" Yeah. Move your truck across the parking lot into the church's parking lot. Any other boys went hunting with him this morning? Like 3 of us went, yeah. Y'all move y'all's trucks over into the church parking lot. When y'all go hunting, y'all park in the church parking lot. Okay? Don't park on the school parking lot. And he's like, it's not because it makes any damn difference except to, and then points at our principal, to this man. So I don't get calls for him and get fucking disturbed by this asshole. Y'all mind parking over in the church parking lot for me? Sure, no problem. Now you go back and do whatever principals do. Well, I want him charged. There's not going to be any charges. There was no laws broken. There has been. The state of Texas. Look, again, there is no laws been broken. There's a misunderstanding of where to park the vehicle when we do morning hunts. He's not here to kill anybody, you know. But the only thing that boy wants to kill is the biggest buck on the fucking over on this side of the, planet. So, yeah, he didn't last very long as our principal.
No, I don't imagine he would.
They had a
Remember
special
lawn
board
darts?
meeting that night for that incident.
You remember
Yeah.
lawn darts?
Oh God,
We deliberately tried to hit each other in the head with them.
jackasses!
Holy fuck!
Damn, dude.
I'll give you this if you let me throw it at you. All right, but try not to get in your face.
Great fucking instructions.
Oh fuck!
Damn it.
Oh, dude, the things that we did as kids was fun as fuck. But if we did it today, I'm pretty sure we'd either be fucking in jail or punished for the rest of our fucking lives.
Right.
But that's kind of the trouble now. Nowadays, fucking everybody gets coddled and babied and fucking you want your soother and fucking suck on the tit, you know? I mean, back when I was a kid, it was much different.
I think we all grew up just a little bit differently. Everywhere, though, you know.
Yeah.
I'd have loved to have been able to play in a junkyard, though.
Oh, bro, we had like 6 of them near me, and my family owned 2 of them, one in the country and one in town.
Oh,
And
no shit.
it was fucking fun. It was just you just rip apart shit, man.
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to fix vehicles, is just sitting in a fucking junkyard and tearing shit apart and then trying to put it back together. And I just kept going, kept doing it, and then eventually I would I'd do it real good. That's how I learned to do shit when I was a kid, right? I just experimented.
Just fucking trying, man. Weld some shit up, see how well it works.
Right. I mean, fuck, man. We made some stupid shit. Like some stupid shit and contraptions that should never be made. Like never ever be made. You should never make some of these contraptions we made. They were death traps. They were for sure as Jesus made fucking apples, death traps. They were death traps. I mean, I'm surprised I'm still fucking alive. Like,
Yeah, right.
I mean, who the fuck gets like one of them little cart things? We made it out of old fucking fence posts and welded them together in fucking lawn tractor tires and axles and fucking shit like that. But not one fucking wheel turned. We forgot to put steering.
I'm trying not to laugh, bro.
Dude, apparently
forgot
you
to
need
put
that when you're
steering.
going down a big steep hill.
Dude,
There's like
Not
6
unless
of
you
us
got
sitting on
something-
it.
not unless you got something that you aim to hit before you started the journey, brother.
No, we just wanted to build like a little fucking downhill cart thing, right? But
Yeah.
we didn't put steering on it. We just welded the braces and put the axles in, and then put the fucking the tractor tire things on it, and then Buddy would push and he'd jump in the back, and all 6 of us would be on this big fucking thing, and we couldn't turn, wouldn't steer, wouldn't go nowhere. So we went right into the ditch, off the ditch, into the field, through the fence. It, it was fun.
So, what about brakes?
No, we didn't have those either, bro. No, we just put wheels on a fucking. We just welded a bunch of pipes together and put it on a little plaque, like a little fucking, like, I don't know, a little sitting thing.
Yeah.
we just sat on it, and then the one guy would push us down the hill and jump in the back, and no brakes.
No steering. What could go fucking wrong?
Oh, bro.
Dude, that shit would be
Everything.
YouTube gold today.
Oh, dude, listen, when we hit that ditch and we landed clean off the side of the ditch into the ditch and went through that fence and into the field, we were grateful, because if it wasn't for the bigger guy on the other side, we would have flipped. I'm telling you, bro. If it wasn't for his weight holding that side down when we went off and hit the one corner down in the ditch,
Yeah.
we would have flipped. It guaranteed we would have flipped. But his weight kept that like just at a right level of balance, you know, and it was able to keep us not from flipping, and then we went through the fence and into the field.
Yeah. The fence and the field were the least of your issues once you were airborne.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean the well, none of it was the least of the issues till the farmer came out. I mean, apparently he just put that fence up. I don't know.
Oh fuck.
It's fucking. We destroyed that fence. I mean, we destroyed it. I mean, it was bad. It was smashed right all the shit. Fucking pieces of wood everywhere. Fucking no brakes, no steering, just a fucking
No alibi.
No alibi. Why didn't we put steering and brakes on it? I mean,
At least the brakes.
Right.
At least the brakes. Hey man, it got away, dude.
Listen, we thought afterwards that we had to put steering on it, but never once thought about brakes.
Oh my god.
Never once. I didn't even think about brakes till you just said it. Not even one time. It was like
slow down. No.
Stupid shit, bro. Stupid shit. You ever try shopping cart skiing?
No, dude. I was always scared that fucker would flip with me in it.
Oh, it does. It does. But here's the most harmfulest part of it all. Here's the harmfulest part. The harmfulest fucking part of it is that those little churny wheels in the front, they move, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your weight, gravity will pull your legs a fucking part. So you do the splits, bro. So don't do it on a steep fucking hill. If you do it on a steep hill, you're doing the splits by the time you get down, and then the shopping carts just the fuck appear, and you're just face first sliding down a hill. You know.
Oh fuck.
It's fucking stupid. That was our fun when we were kids, though, man.
Fucking A, bro. No, dude, we used to jump shit. I mean, build ramps that were, the motherfucker would cave in, right? So you're going to do a fucking backflip. Okay. You're going to do a backflip. The ramp is designed to make you do a backflip. A friend of mine I was telling a friend of mine, I'm like, dude, don't wimp out, bro. You got to commit. You will get fucked up if you don't commit. I got it. Okay. I believed he had it. That motherfucker went straight up in the goddamn air.
He didn't have it, did he?
He didn't have it, and we didn't have pads.
No, he didn't have it at all.
No. So we pulled the bike out from underneath him, leave him laying there for a second, go get his parents, call an ambulance, everything like that. It's like, did y'all hear anything pop? Yeah. Yeah, we heard pop. Hey, did you?
Pop.
Yeah, it was his fucking arm when he came down. But, that was kind of laying off to the side. We was like, yeah, dude, your arm's broke, bro. We're not even going to fucking fake the funk with you. It looks pretty bad. They're going to have to do surgery to put that shit back together. He's like, fuck. My parents are going to kill me. They come up and they're like, ah! And we're like, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay. His arm's bent the other damn direction.
Dude, You know the little 22 like little 22 handgun shots or
Yeah.
long rifle shots.
Yeah.
Well, my dad had those 12 gauges and fuck, what else? 308, 306.
Mm.
And I went into his gun cabinet and took all those like I took a whole handful of them, took them to school,
Oh,
and
shit.
I started running around saying, if I can't shoot you, I'll throw the fucking bullets at you, right?
Oh.
Someone was bugging me because we were playing Pogs and stupid shit. Some kids stole my Pogs and I didn't fucking get my Pogs back. So anyway, my buddy and I, he's like my best friend. We were playing with them afterwards at the culvert, and I kept throwing them at the rocks, and a couple of them went off, and I'm not sure how they went off. One of the tip of the rock must have hit the hammer or
Mhm.
the pin, right? Well, it hit it on an angle and shot my buddy in the leg. And he went home and dude was crying. He was crying bad. I felt so bad afterwards.
I
But
know.
he said he told his mom that he got stabbed by a stick walking through the bush. And still to this day, he's got a chunk of fucking bullet stuck in him. We get our asses kicked if we ratted each other out, bro. We never ratted each other out.
Oh,
No
no.
fucking way. He'd get his ass kicked for fucking allowing me to do it, and I'd get my ass kicked for doing it.
Doing it right or vice versa. You two motherfuckers knew better than that. Oh.
Oh, fuck. Things were different too. The way they stored firearms and shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking.
I knew we grew up knowing how to fucking handle those motherfuckers. We didn't throw the fucking bullets at the ground. That's for damn sure.
I did.
You know. Yeah, well. We would be the kids that tell you, quit doing that shit, dumbass. You get to hang out with us, but quit doing that shit, please.
Oh, dude, it was
It's
fucking.
not wise.
It was fucked up, man. I didn't think that a bullet could go off if you threw it at the ground.
Oh, bullshit, dude. I mean,
But
the crazy thing about it is that you have a real small chance that it can actually do anything, right? But the fact that you have that chance of the other side of it,
it just exploded. It just But
yeah,
it
but-
was enough. It was close enough that it actually got him in the leg.
yeah,
Had it not have been close enough, it just would have exploded.
yeah, well, yeah, no.
It didn't have the barrel to keep the projectile in.
Had you not had a dick and a vagina and pussy, you'd be a girl. I mean,
Oh, fucking stupid shit, man.
I know, right, bro? But it's still funny talking about it. Holy fuck!
Oh, it is,
the fact
man.
that you two assholes survived is awesome.
Oh, dude, we might not have like if it would have been just a little teeny bit different, and it would have been the other way around, or it would have been off by like a foot and a half. It would have took his head. It would have shot him. Right through,
Yeah, well,
It
wasn't your turn to be that story.
No. The next week we loved climbing trees, so the next week we climbed a tree, and I pushed him out of the tree, just joking around. But I guess that's not a joke. And he fell backwards and he put his hands out. And when he put his hands out, he dislocated both of his shoulders and broke both of his arms.
Damn it!
I got a beating for that like you wouldn't fucking believe. I was stupid, ratted myself out. Oh, it was horrible, bro. I was like, my mom, she freaked right out. She's like, "What the fuck happened?" I was like, "Mom, that's not a joke. It's fucking funny at the time."
And then it turns into how fucking funny you think it is now.
Right. Oh, fuck, she kicked my ass, man. Oh, it fucked me running. She fucked me right up.
Rightfully
Jesus.
so, though. At that point, God damn it.
Yeah. But then that wasn't even the half of it, bro. That wasn't even the half of it. She fucked me up, and then when I was done after the 3 days of not being allowed out of the house, I went over to my buddy's place, and then his mom fucked me up. My son will never play basketball, football, or anything else, you little shit. But he will heal.
Damn.
Holy fuck. We did a lot of stupid shit when we were kids, man. It was fucked up. Imagine some of these kids nowadays, man, doing some of the shit we did as kids.
Well, if you weren't fucked up, you'd definitely be in fucking jail.
She'd be some fucking place for sure.
Fuck.
Tied to a bed or something. I don't fucking know. Straight jacket in a room or something. I thought I was a good kid sometimes.
You know.
Yeah. Fuck, man. The stories that we could tell.
The ones we shouldn't.
Yes, the ones that we shouldn't. Allegedly.
Yeah. I can't remember if I was sleeping or not.
Yeah, me neither. Fuck, man.
I've had a couple of those. So, yeah. Well, we're not going to do that one ever again.
Again. Never again.
So we're not even
one fucking time.
If the conversation comes up that way.
Yeah,
No.
well,
No, we're going to have that talk. We're going to have that talk.
My dad's had these crossbows when I was a kid.
Oh, jeez.
And I remember him always saying, "What goes up must come down." He used to always use that phrase, "What goes up must come down." And so I would every time he'd load it, I'd shoot it in the air and then set it back down. And how I would shoot it, because I was so small, is I would put the butt of it to the ground and then lean backwards, like away from it, and hit the fucking trigger. And it'd shoot straight up the fucking air. And I think he let me do it because you can clearly hear that fucker go off. I think he let me do it. I really did. He was an alcoholic. He was fucked up. My 5-year-old birthday gave me a set of fucking buck knives. Remember them old buck knives?
Oh, yeah.
The set of them, they were like keychain size right up to like fucking machete size.
No shit, huh?
That was the first set of knives I ever owned. Couldn't do that nowadays, could you?
Hell no. No, I mean, hell, I can remember far as back as that age, easily. In situations that people would just fucking lose their goddamn minds today. Right?
Oh, bro, you'd have fucking
And
child care app, you'd have police,
nothing.
fucking SWAT teams.
And nothing would
Nowadays-
happen.
Nowadays, I mean, but back then, nothing, man. Even if someone did call the Child Protective Services or whatever, they'd come take a look at you and be like, "Oh, okay, cool, bye."
Yeah.
Jesus, fucking things are different now from then, in my opinion. I still thought that one thing was funny, fucking trying to ski with shopping carts.
Dude.
Oh, bro. See, I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever had your face smash on the concrete and slide down a hill.
Not slide down the hill. I've
I
face
slid
planted.
for a bit though, bro, because I held the shopping carts together. I squeezed my thighs together as hard as I could, and fucking I kept the shopping carts together for a decent amount until the speed got to be too much, and then they rocked their way out of my feet and down
Yeah.
I went.
Yeah, no.
That was the end of that.
Mine
My
was
buddies, they were all laughing.
yeah.
They're
Mine
like,
was
dude, that was awesome.
no, it wasn't. Motherfucker, that hurt.
No, it wasn't awesome at fucking all.
It was
Wasn't
awesome that
awesome.
I'm getting to talk to you fucks. No, because I thought it was a good idea to try to slow the bike down no-handed with my front wheel.
Oh,
right?
with your foot?
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, dude.
Holy fuck. You get too much and you put too much pressure and then
Yeah. Oh, no, it just grabbed. It just
Oh, it
grabbed,
took.
you know?
you took.
Yeah.
Where you went.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it sucked. That's about the closest I got to that, Nothing
Remember
like
that
you, dude,
thought that
because
went through your mind just as you flip face first?
oh,
Right
dude,
before you hit the ground.
dude, it was that perfect moment, dude. If they'd had it on video, I would have put that fucking. It was at this point he knew he'd fucked up. Because, oh my God, that was so stupid of me. I knew better. I fucking knew better. And I was like, fuck it. You just apply just the right amount. It'll be all right.
Or not? What the fuck?
Did I leave? You back?
No, I can hear. Oh, there we go. All right, what did you say? My fucking headphones shut off, the pieces of shit.
Well, I didn't want you to hear it. It's okay. I was given the PSA about not sticking the foot in the front wheel and holding the handlebars at the same time.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I asked, what was the thought that went through your brain just before you hit the ground?
Oh, it was, and at this point, he knew he fucked up.
Oh, for sure. Especially when you're not expecting it, you're like, yeah, I can do this. I don't.
Yeah, this will be all right.
Pressure.
No.
Yeah, I don't need to put that much pressure. You know what? No. You know what we forgot to do as kids, though. We forgot to tilt our toes upwards.
Yeah.
That would have made all the difference.
It would have helped. It would have fucking helped
on the front of the fork.
Yeah, but
instead we tried to do it right on the fucking tire itself, and the tire sucked the foot into the forks, and then.
Yeah,
roly poly, here we come.
Yeah. Indo, baby. Indo.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. Are you okay? No. My fucking ego hurts. My silly ass jumped out of a tree. It wasn't that fucking high. I jumped off of the top of the house before. I mean, fuck, we're good.
You ever drove your bike off a roof?
No, but I drove it into the lake once.
Oh, water jumping. That was fucking fun, man.
No, we didn't get far enough out. So about the time you think you're going to slow down, you hit bottom with the fucking bike. The first couple of us found out, dump the bike.
Yeah, dump it.
Don't try to ride that fucker in. There's not enough depth in the water to get to handle that. And when you go in, try to go in ass first.
Hey, you remember those old fucking when we used to jump off like cliffs into the water, and they used to always tell you to clench your ass cheeks together?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever not did that?
No.
Yeah, I don't advise it. No, I don't advise it at all. I don't advise it, bro. I really don't.
I can imagine.
Like the worst anima ever.
Oh, completely. Completely. That's why I never not did it, man. I mean, fuck you. I couldn't get fucked up enough to do some shit like that. Are you shitting me?
Oh, bro, I didn't need to get fucked up, man.
We would ride off the spillway, right? So the spillway is this big ass fucking concrete thing, right? That stuck up above the fucking lake, right? And the bars and everything went all the way to the bottom, right? You could get sucked under and die from suffocation, but you really had to be a dumbass, right? The flow on it wasn't that strong, right? So, but we would go out there and tie ladders to this fucking thing, right? And put the bikes on ropes, right? And tie them to the fucking ladder so we wouldn't lose the bike, and ride the motherfucker off.
We used to take a rope, a small rope, and tie it to the ass end of the bike, and we drive off that way. Or what we would do on another situation is we would take like those little floaty arm pad things and just duct tape them bitches around the frame of the bike.
We always pop them motherfuckers.
Or inner tubes are good too, like the inner tube of a bike. If you like tie one of those and then take duct tape and wrap it around. So there's two inner tubes together, locked together in the center of the bike, and you blow them up, right? So when you jump off the thing, the ramp or the dock or whatever, or the cliff with the bike, when the bike hits the water, it will sink, but then it'll slowly float itself back up. We got smart. We lost so many bikes. We were stealing bikes because we kept losing bikes.
Jackasses.
Yeah, probably.
I wish we would have thought about the tubes, right? I wish we would have thought about the tubes, but we always had this fucking nylon rope, man. You know, and if you get too far out on that motherfucker, it would literally. We had one dude he got fucking hit in the legs because the fucking rope snatched the bike back.
Oh.
You know, the platform, you could get pretty far, you know. And dude, that poor bastard, it was horrible. It was. Because that bike caught him in the legs and flipped him in a most unnatural fucking way. You know, we're all fucking, three of us dive off the fucking tower to fucking swim to his ass, you know, because it's like, oh, that fucking hurt. I don't know whether to be able to use his legs to fucking, you know, swim. So, you know.
Hey, you
know.
ever tried taking one of them bungee cords and you cut it to a certain length and you tie it to the seat posts of two different bikes and you and your buddy just drive the opposite direction as fast and as hard as you can?
Hell no, but I was egging it the fuck on.
Oh, bro, we did it. I don't advise it though.
No.
I really don't advise it.
No.
Because if that cord is just a little bit too much longer, you know, that momentum just makes you just swing back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking horrible, bro.
Oh, fuck,
But it was
dude.
fun, you know?
Yeah. It was fun until it wasn't. That's the way I looked at it.
Right. I mean,
And if we didn't ever hit the wasn't part, we were good.
yeah, stitches, staples, and super glue.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. More super glue than any of the others, but yeah.
Yeah, super glue works really good for head wounds. Super glue that bitch up, tie the hair off, away you go.
That was at 8. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at code.
Yeah,
It's fucking
that's always
nasty.
fun.
Well, you know. Especially when it's not your code.
Yeah,
But, you know.
gives you something to critique.
And not even critique, I would say, right? You know, I would say more learn from.
Right.
I mean, dude, who am I to say that his way is wrong? Right?
Well, if
Or,
it works, I mean,
yeah, no, I mean, I can share videos. I can have people go live. You can do it from your cell phone if you really want to.
mhm.
I mean, I've met the base minimum conditions, right? And that's what part of this, you know, what I'm testing right now with it is, right? Is it doesn't meet these actual base minimums? Yes. Does it meet it the way that I think it should? Not really. But, you know, to say that his way is wrong is, you know, I don't believe that that's a correct assumption, right?
Mhm.
You know, I think it's his way of doing it, right? And that's it,
We
right?
all have our different ways of doing it. Like, I mean, you may
Well-
do something different that I may do, but it may do the exact same thing.
Right. No, completely, because, you know, I don't think I like PHP as much, but, you know, who's to say that PHP has solved a lot of fucking issues in the world, right?
Mm.
You know, so again, it's not right or wrong. It's, you know, it's driver's preference, right? You know, is this going to be my Uber, and does my customers like to fucking ride in my Uber?
Hmm.
Right? You know, do I go buy a Ford? Do I go buy a Chevy? Do I go buy, you know, or do I go build my own unique and go, hey, look, I'm a unique man, right? I mean,
You know, something else that I find is that when you look at someone else's work and compare it to your work, sometimes if you take one style and way of doing things and mix it with yours, you can actually greater or
yeah, you have a
improve.
chance of, yeah. Well, and I mean, some of these things that I'm trying to write for it, I'm trying to do it as a plugin, so that, here, I appreciate you letting me play with your system. I appreciate you showing me, I appreciate that you put it out there for me to actually read it, right? Um, and if other people want to do it, I mean, that's the thing about it is that, do I think I can do a few things differently? Yeah, but do I think that um, I don't think there's too much wrong with his UI as well as bad as it is.
Mhm.
As bad as some of the other things that I'm saying, right?
For sure.
So
And I mean, sometimes it's just the minutest differences,
yeah,
or there's something that's off that is such an easy fix that is it's just it makes it that much better,
my bane was
fresh eyes.
emojis. Yeah, the little face that you click and you send in to check. The little fingers that you do. For a hot second, that mine wasn't doing that. So it's like, right.
uh, I think that we can all learn something from each other.
Oh, completely. I learned don't try to ski with shopping carts. You know, yeah, it never crossed my mind to stick my feet into two shopping carts ever. I
Well,
uh, I
that was
mean, I'm
fun.
glad you did it. I'm glad
Yeah.
you're here to tell the story about it, right? But you know, it was hard enough for me to get in the basket and just let somebody push me around, right? you know, and I've eaten enough shit off of that one. We didn't escalate. Gravity won too many times with that shit with me. I was like, fuck that.
Gravity's a bitch, though, isn't it?
No, dude, it always sucks. In more ways than one. Oh my god.
Oh fuck!
Uh
Especially with momentum. Add
huh.
momentum to gravity.
Yeah, and then you got friction. Oh Jesus. If I didn't have friction, I'd be all right. I could handle everything else. The flopping like a rag doll, right? Because those are
Yeah,
just
or the
bruises,
sliding
right?
or
Yeah, this is
skipping.
yeah. It's when you're not properly protected and you're sliding, and it doesn't matter whether you're doing it fast or slow. It doesn't feel good. It sucks, and that's why you see, no matter how hot it is, people doing fucking crazy ass tricks are wearing long sleeves. God damn it, unless they got a pond to go into.
Yeah. Oh man, it was fun though.
Yeah,
You know.
no, no, like, dude, I'm a firm believer. It's fun until it's not.
Right. Right. It's always fun until it's not. For fuck's sakes.
And how do you
It's
find
fun
out where
until
not
right
is? I don't
before you
know.
hit. Right. Right before you hit face first into the ground. It's fun up until that point when you think shit.
This is not going to turn out good.
Right. Or when you try to make your own little fucking tire swing,
Oh,
and you use like this weird ass thin rope shit, and you get your buddy who's like 4 times the size of you to push you, and it breaks.
oh fuck. Oh, oh shit. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun. Plop plop. Check it out. He bounced.
Oh, it fucking sucks too, man. Like you just skip across the pavement. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. But it's definitely fun by the time it's all said and done. Beat says, funny show, Tank. All we're doing is sharing fucking childhood memories, man.
Fucking don't do that. Don't. There's your warning label. Don't do this at home. I mean, you know.
Oh, fuck, man. Didn't we do some stupid shit when we
If
were
I'd
kids?
probably shut up, you know.
Hank, I'm gonna head to bed now.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
It's 1:31. I have a migraine. I took my migraine medicine.
Oh.
I hope you can sleep.
So do I. Thanks. I can go to your music channel here in a couple of minutes.
Okay. It'll be
Hopefully, music will put me to sleep.
It's there.
Yep. Night, you guys. Night, chat. Thanks.
What did
Thank
Golden
you.
say? Yeah, good night, Sarah. Let's talk about glam.
The what?
I think that means glamour, right?
Shit. Talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, man. We didn't wear makeup. We wore blood.
Yeah,
Usually.
pretty much.
We fell down a lot.
I had a lot of motors go really faster than I thought they could.
Oh, for sure. Or hey, you ever took one of the it's like for cutting down massive trees, it's a chainsaw.
Oh, no.
It takes
Hell,
2 men to hold it, and you take
no.
that engine, you fasten that bitch to a bike.
Oh my god, dude.
You only get one speed, so as soon as you pull that fucking thing and it locks, you're gone.
You're gone.
That-
You're just gone.
And it doesn't matter if you got brakes or not, because you're just fucking gone. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine built something monstrous. And I don't remember. I want to say it was a Banshee motor that we used. The four-wheel Banshee motor.
Yeah.
And it was nasty, dude. I mean, long stretched out forks, you know, 2 slicks for the fucking, you know, back wheels, right? Stretched further than they should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, and it would do 90 miles an hour. And it was amazing that we didn't kill one of us on it. You know, for whatever reason, he got the fucking rake on the fork just right. You know,
Fuck
'cause
it. Let's throw the link out there, man.
I don't care. Throw it. I mean, shit.
I just it's been a while since I talked to you, bro. Fucking,
Oh yeah, fuck it, dude.
I wanted
It's your
to
show,
fucking
dude. You
utilize
run
that,
this
you know?
fucker how you want. I mean, I was sitting here having a good time bullshitting with you, and I wasn't gonna just
Yeah.
bow out or anything like that. And if you wanted to just sit and bullshit, I'd give you the time to bullshit.
Yeah, man, we just shooting the shit. Fuck,
Yeah.
sharing some memories.
Fuck, you know. Like I said, I mean, I ain't got no problem with you. Dude, this is your show, bro. You can throw out the link if you want. You don't have to. I'll sit
Maybe
here and
I'll
bullshit
throw
with
half out and you throw the other half out.
Man. You. See, that's asking too much from my pot-headed ass.
Ah, fuck, man.
I know, right? The man's got to have his limits, though.
Yeah, you gotta have your limits. You gotta have boundaries, you know.
Somewhere. You know,
Dude,
at
that
least draw the
fucking-
line in the sand once.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, man, I mean, you know, I can talk. I usually talk a lot more nerd, but, you know, I know what it is to have the saying, it was in this moment he knew he'd fucked up, and ring very, very true. You know, the first time I heard it, it was like I had a flashback of every time that fucking thing came through true. Right? It's like, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, that was another one. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a fucking great one. You know? You know, when you have the doctor come in and look at you and he goes, whoa, damn. I was like, no shit, doc. I'm living proof, huh? He's like, yeah, I guess so. He's like, yeah, we're gonna, need to. I figured, man. I figured. I didn't figure we are gonna be able to fix it tonight, so I was hoping, we could get the good shit, so I don't feel this until I go in for surgery, bro. Which was 2 days later. They went in and put a nice little titanium plate with titanium screws all the way about fucking almost a foot long to repair some upper parts of me. And I was pissed off when I walked through the metal detector and it didn't go off. Actually, I think it's only like 6 inches. I was being given a little bit of a fish story the more I think about it. It's not a foot long, it's 6 inches. It's got 12 screws in it, though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, to put all that shit back in. Yeah. So the moral of that story is as soon as you buy a antique motorcycle, right, or a classic motorcycle, the mirrors don't give on those. Okay. They will fucking pummel you if you go over the fucking handlebars of those. So take the mirrors off, keep them in something that, doesn't let them fucking waste away, right? Pull them out, wash them once in a while. But go buy you some rubber mirrors. Because if you go over the handlebars, you're going to require surgery.
Or at least pins.
Something, they're
Duct
gonna
tape, maybe, depending on how much money you got.
Yeah, well, we got a few places that'll take you anyway. We got this experimental thing.
Shit.
Oh, trust me. I've heard some weird shit over my ears. Like, dude, huh? No, man, I think I'm gonna walk it off, bro. It'll be all right. I've lost all trust in you guys. No. Matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and give me my records right now, please? I don't even want you to have my medical records right now. I don't care what the state says. You need to go ahead and surrender my medical records. And when they come ask you about it, you tell them that you surrendered them to me, upon request.
Upon request.
Yeah. Oh, they did too. I kind of barked a few things at them and was like, let me remind you who the fuck you're dealing with right here. And if you fail to do this, it's going to be bad because I will bring the guys back with suits and nice little fucking leather briefcases that are foaming at the mouth, right? To spit legal jargon at you. So, do we really want to play this game?
Right.
You've proved to me that you really do not have my best interest in mind. And at that point, I have the right to refuse service from you at any time. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun knee. Fucking walk that shit off. Fuck it. Dude. Every once in a while, I walk a little funny.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's fun. I didn't walk off the upper one, man. I went and actually had surgery on that shit. That was pretty bad. When you see like 4 or 5 breaks in a bone, that was one piece at one time. I think the technical term they used was shattered.
Pieces.
So.
You ever flipped a dirt bike?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bitch.
Yeah, I was lucky.
When they take that X-ray, bro, when they take it, it looks like little slices of fucking. Your leg just looks all fucked up.
No, I was lucky, dude. When the dirt bike caught, I got caught on the fucking seat and flung forward, and was able to tuck and roll out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know fucking how I did it. Everybody else was like, holy fuck, how the hell are you walking? We expect you to be. I'm like, yeah, me too. Me too. Because the fucking front wheel caught, and I don't know, dude. It was not my day, bro. That's all I can say. Yeah, on a 125. What'd you hit it on?
750.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
750.
Yeah, it was a 750. It was big. It's fucking big.
God damn.
Fucking bike was bigger than me, man.
Dude, I feel like going home now because I didn't go big at all.
Well, it was the only one that my neighbor had, right? My neighbor was like, "You want to try my new dirt bike, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Holy fuck, man. I hit that gas, bro, and he's like, "You just pull the throttle back and this is your clutch." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And that's exactly what I did, and that was a bad idea. That fucking thing took off like a bat out of hell. And I kept it going pretty damn good till I hit that damn tree stump.
Oh.
I didn't even know there was a tree stump in the grass.
Oh.
It was fun though. It hurt like a bitch though. God,
Oh.
it hurt.
Yeah.
My fucking leg looked like death. It was like so many different colors: black, purple, blue.
Didn't realize the body could change that fucking many
Oh,
colors.
I didn't, and it swelled right up. It was like it swelled to the point where I couldn't put on my shoe.
Yeah.
Like the whole fucking leg, like it looked like it was like a beast fucking leg. It was horrible.
Oh, fuck.
It's fucking horrible.
Yeah. I've been lucky in that department. The knee was as close as I got, and I just shaved the top of mine off. Right, where it fits together. Yeah.
No, I crushed mine. It broke.
Yeah.
And
No.
it was fucked up for the longest time. I couldn't walk right.
Oh God.
But then it healed, I guess. It fucking feels better. I don't know.
Yeah, well, fuck. If you're upright and moving, I mean, fuck, I guess it's all right. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor. I can't tell you about that shit. I can just tell you about when I didn't feel like I was comfortable with them anymore. Fucking crazy, bro. Shit that should have killed
us is not fun for other people, I guess.
Oh no! Did you ever fuck with neon transformers?
Oh, fuck.
So the guys brought in this neon transformer, right? And they were getting motherfuckers to touch it, right? And I mean, it'd knock you on your ass. So what I did was I made fucking Jacob's ladder out of it, right? When you got two fucking hangers and, fucking bent them bitches and got them in there and got them fucking tweaked where it'd fucking shoot a spark up that bitch, and I could only get it to go like 6 or 7 inches, but it would pop 3 or 4 times as it was going up. So, and they dared some dumbass to stick his tongue in it. That poor bastard couldn't fucking taste for a month, and the day that he could, he came in, he's like, holy fuck guys, I tasted Taco Bell today. I was like, and what did you taste after that? Nothing. I just got finished eating. And we were like, you want to stick your tongue in there again? No. I couldn't believe that number one, that they let him get that close. Number two, that he actually would do it. Right. I mean, this blue line that would come up from that fucker, it should incite fear, right? Mm-hmm. It really should, or at least a healthy respect. If anybody says neon transformer, that's 14,000 volts. Not really high amperage, right? So
No, not at all.
well, I mean, you can draw a lot of. I mean, it could push, but I mean, you don't. I mean, once you get up into certain voltages, you don't really have to push that much amperage to, get exciting shit to happen, right?
No, the voltage would pick up where it needed to.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully, right? Don't put too much of a load on it, and you'll be all right, right? Don't grab each side, you dumbass. Right? I mean, well, I mean, one of the major things to think about is you're running that right across where the fuck your heart is. So, don't grab shit with both hands. I mean, I know it's convenient, but think about it for a second and learn how to handle electricity with one hand. That way, if something really goes wrong, you just lost a hand, not your whole fucking life. And That's why you watch electricians only use one hand to tighten shit down. They have a unique way of holding that fucking screwdriver. Right? You use your thumb to hold it up against the damn thing, and you use your two fingers to actually twist it around. Right? Good technique saves lives, man.
A little bit of safety tips. I'll also do the same.
Safety.
What's safety? Flathead. Let's touch both arcs.
Yeah,
both sides and arc it.
Let's see if we can make this arc jump across the room.
I did that with a flathead screwdriver, taking a fucking breaker out of a breaker panel box when I was I don't know, fucking 16, 17. And it literally melted the screwdriver.
Yeah.
And shot me into the wall.
Yeah.
And it didn't electrocute me. It just, the force of that zap and melting that thing and the arc of it exploding shot me backwards. It was a mess. Fun though. Very fun.
What up?
What up, Noah? If I could actually talk, give me a second here. I need some more water because that tongue got stuck trying to say Nova. Fuck.
So you guys want to hear about the first time I was ever on a dirt bike that wiped out?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So go way back to 1987. You guys remember the yellow dirt bike that was in every goddamn late 70s movie or TV show, that Yamaha 125 bright yellow head? Okay. So I'm 4 years old, and my dad decides, hey, let's take your mom's dirt bike for a ride around the yard. I'm sitting in front of him on the gas tank, so he can make sure I don't fall off. Puts it in third gear, twists the throttle sticks wide open. He just lays back and falls off the bike, and he put his arm around me so that, we both the bike didn't come after us. It didn't fuck us up.
Right.
The bike flips and lands with the back tire in third gear, wide open, about 1.5 feet from my face. That was the day I met God. Like, I saw his face.
Yeah, no, I've had a few go off the sides of tracks and happy that I missed the tree that was on the other side that I had no fucking clue was there.
Right.
You get done, you just react to it as you see it, and it's like, okay, fuck it, I've got it negotiated. And then you stop and you realize how much, because you see how close you actually were, right? Because adrenaline's already pumping from going over the side.
Yep.
It's like, fuck. Yeah, I did that on a friend's bike. That was, first time let me ride a bike, and I'm, fucking around doing doubles, and I go off the side. Trying to just be, get into it, get remembered. No, off the side.
Oh, hey, I remember whipping into my first time. My buddy just bought a 3rd gen Firebird. God, I think it was like an 87. And he lets me drive it 3 days after he gets his car. And he said, "Hey man, turn around and run back to the house." So I whip into this gravel entrance to like this quarry out by where he lives, and hit the brakes and went to punch the gas to whip the car right around. And when I did, the front end had zero bite in the gravel. We wound up in the ditch. Talk about feel like a jackass. Didn't hurt the car at all, but just the simple fact that I just put my buddy's new car in the ditch. Sad thing is he laughed about it. I didn't.
Sorry, I'm just messaging someone.
Okay. I am trying to add the necessary things to Nginx to run PHP.
And I'm just wandering around the lake at 2:00 in the morning.
It's a rough job. Somebody got to do it.
Oh, it's my favorite job. Been doing it at the same lake since I was 12.
Sorry, and I was typing in my other channel. Giggity, 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 goo.
Giggity. I'm the great cornholio. I need deeper from a bunghole.
Yeah, got to get higher.
Right.
You got to. So it's a harsh thing on the back of the throat when you do it.
Right. Right.
You know, and it's as high. It's a lot higher pitch. So you go. I don't know. I just try to help people out as much as I can. You know.
Right. Right.
I don't know, but it's still fun. Doesn't matter what language you do it in. You ever tried doing voices in other languages?
The only other language I know is trucker. So.
Well, fuck, dude. I mean, shit. I don't know what the
y'all
fuck's
know
wrong
what
with
I mean.
you. You know. I know that I can make truckers blush. That's about as good as it gets.
Shit, I used to work. I was third shift supervisor at a truck wash for a year, and I had to do radio call outs every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I learned words. Do you have any idea what jibbing the mush means?
I have no fucking clue.
See, and that's sad because I do. That's not even trucker speak. That's gypsy speak for you ever hear of travelers?
Yeah.
The guys that go and do asphalt all around the country.
Yeah.
So I worked with a crew of them for a couple years, and oh man, I learned some like a musker. Every time I see a cop, all I think is goddamn muskers. And that was just from being day laborer working blacktop. Yeah, when you guys started talking about code and all that stuff, that's why I put that in the chat about. I understand carburetors, computers, not so much.
Yeah. I understand enough of both to try to make a bridge between the two.
Yeah.
Try to. Sometimes I'm successful at it, sometimes I'm not. It's quite interesting.
So if you guys hear a loud splash, that's me going into the lake, not on purpose. Holy shit.
Well, you know, the phone has a flashlight on it.
I can't use it when I'm in a stream.
That's just
It sucks.
yeah. I mean, I was trying to come up with something better, but yeah, you know, that's less than optimum, I would say.
Right. Well, I've like I said, I grew up coming down and walking this lake at night. I know all the trails and everything. Since I was getting real close to the bank, and I wasn't sure if it was ground or water I was looking at.
Hmm. Did you fall off the face of the earth, Tank?
He vanished again.
No, I'm just gonna be a couple more minutes.
I'm just gonna sit here and be like, "How about now? What about now? How about now? What about now? How about now?"
And
You
then,
bud. Yeah, right. Bueller. Right. Well, I heard from his second uncle's cousin's mother that he's like dying. It's like, geez, yeah. I hope you don't die, man. That was a great movie, actually.
Oh man, you know, you guys were talking about stuff we did when we were younger. The kids today can't do. I want to see a kid go steal mom and dad's car and then put it in a box in reverse and take the miles off of it. I
Yeah.
remember doing that shit.
Taking the miles off. That's funny shit. That's funny shit. Yeah. There, at one point, there was that flaw.
Yep. And it was very, very exploitable.
That's too funny.
Well, I grew up driving them old beaters and being around them old beaters. You know what? I grew up in a family that always figured, why spend $5,000 on a car when you can buy one for $500 every 3 years?
Hmm.
And it requires the same maintenance.
I got nothing.
Right. I'd rather drive an old beater and not owe anybody than be driving some new fancy thing where I owe my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, I can't believe it's 70 degrees out right now.
That's interesting, huh?
I think I'm being stalked by a damn quail again.
Fuck. Dinner comes to you?
Yeah, it
Snack,
does.
rather, a snack comes to you?
Man, I will not lie. It's probably been 15 years ago. Me and the neighbor were down here fishing at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And we're down the spot where there's the reeds grow really tall.
Yeah.
And we're sitting right there on the bank. And I kept hearing this noise behind us and pulls out. We ain't got no light on. We got just a little fire going. And I turn around and turn my flashlight on. And when I do, this fucking quail comes straight at me out of these reeds, just screaming its little head off. I won't lie. I squealed like a little bitch and ran.
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is this coming at me?
Dude, I had no. All I know was I fucking turned that light on and something was coming at me. It took me a second to realize it was a bird. My buddy, who's down here, got his pole in the water, about falls in the lake, and he's just rolling, laughing. I don't know. I don't think they're in season, and I don't have my knife on me, anyways. I actually have a question for you, friends.
Ask away.
So, the other night, how much? I mean, how long was it really streaming on D Live when Bao got arrested?
The whole thing.
It was the whole thing.
It was
Okay,
the whole
because I
thing.
was wondering from the point after he was taken into custody, how long did it go after that? Is what I was curious about.
It went for a little bit after that. You know,
Okay.
you see him pulling it out, and I need to go back and check check my record and see what I actually heard in it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because I was on that live stream. I was on Freeman's stream when that all went down, and oh my god, that shit was wild.
yeah, no, he was that whole. I mean, the whole interaction up to the point of him taking off. I mean, that whole thing was there on
Okay.
D Live. So
Sweet.
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
that's where. Go ahead.
My mind's still blown about what they did to Pup, how they used the fucking helicopter to track him for disorderly conduct.
Yeah, well, people believe certain things rise to certain levels.
Disorderly
I mean-
conduct in that fucking helicopter.
I mean, you know, I mean, it doesn't make me feel better to know that they're
Right.
doing shit like that. I can say
Right.
that. Right. I can say that I don't understand how the damn thing is wired well enough to come up with that's a valid conclusion. Right.
Right.
That's a valid conclusion, valid solution, any of that.
Well, it's just such a waste of resources. That's how I view it. You know, they spent what, $600 worth of fuel just to track him for that block they tracked him. To be able to get him for a charge that the maximum fine's probably what, around $1,500.
Well, you know, you got to spend some money to make money, right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you know, the taxpayers are going to be better off because of the way that they handled it.
Right.
Completely.
All right, I'm back. I'm probably gonna end this soon, just for the sake of it. We can talk for a little bit though. Like, I'm gonna finish my coffee and shit.
That's fine, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
I lost my lighter. Who stole the lighter?
Me.
I've got one.
I got like 3 of them sitting here. It must be me.
Phones next to me.
It must be me because I got like 3.
I only got 2, so.
Holy fuck. Dude, where the hell did the lighter go, man? You jerk off. I can hear you fucking lighting it. What the fuck? I'm back. I gotta go find a
Sorry.
Fuck. Son of a bitch.
Well, it reminded me. I should do something with my lighter. Can't help it. Sorry.
I
It
did
triggered
something-
me. I mean, fuck.
I just did something with my lighter.
I mean, you know. I got triggered.
Right. Yeah, somebody said lighter, and I remembered what I had in my pocket, and I was like, "Yeah."
Right?
No, I don't even know where the fuck that lighter went. I had a lighter. It was right here just a minute ago.
Dude,
Oh, there we go. Found it. It was.
it was at eye level, wasn't it?
Dude, it was right beside me, right by the box of fucking cell phones.
So, Tank, you have my superpower. You can stare directly at an item that you're looking for 10 minutes and not see the damn thing.
Oh, dude. I don't think that that's a power. I think that's a fucking more of a frustration.
Oh man, it's the most frustrating thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I heated that coffee up for way too long. That's fucking hot, man.
Well, you know.
Shit, woke you right
Burned the
up, didn't
fucking
it?
tits off the devil.
Right? No, Mike don't know what I've been told, but that's pretty damn hot right there, I tell you what. Some
you what.
bitch.
Oh, ain't that about a bitch? Son of a bitch.
I found out was stalking me.
Oh, shit. You got a stalker, bro?
Yeah, I'm walking around the lake and something's stalking me, and I figured it out. This is sad. I'm being stalked by a goddamn beaver.
Uh-oh.
Like I see his little ass swimming across the lake.
That's funny.
Oh, I've come down here and had him go off on me before. Not like come
I really
after
like
me,
that
but
name.
what's that?
Bitch, please. Bitch, please.
Bitch, please.
Bitch, please. I'm leaving on a jet plane, motherfucker.
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Fucking
Somebody had a fire down here recently.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait, shit fire and piss.
Did them motherfuckers have a permit?
Did they have master's permission? Son of a bitches, how dare they?
Right.
Was he drinking milk from a saucer? Fuck, I love that movie.
Jesus fuck.
I'll call him a chicken fucker for $20. License and registration, chicken fucker.
Right?
Fuck.
Are you saying
Hey.
meow? Now, why would I be saying meow?
Do I look like a cat, boy? Am I crawling around all hibbly bibbly? Am I drinking milk from a saucer? Now you stop laughing right meow.
Right now.
Why, yes, sir.
And then he was like, he did the fucking, you didn't get them all.
Yeah, he didn't get them all, and then he goes up to the window and he's like, meow.
Meow.
Dude, that movie was fucking awesome. That's where I got that from. That's where I got that. We're like I run into chat and I'm like runs in naked, screaming "I love acid." Well, that's what that dude in that movie did. He run into naked and he was like, "I love acid," and it was cops and he was like, "Oh." And then they got him to cluck around and then they were throwing shit at him and then someone threw a fire extinguisher and it hit him. What the fuck, man? Farva or whatever the hell his name is. He comes.
Yeah, Farva.
Yeah, it was Farva.
He's like, "You motherfuckers! You didn't even tell me. You didn't even wait for me." Oh, it's too much.
What we got back in here? Oh God, we got Satanists building shit again. Like, I'm not joking.
What?
I don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything back here right now. It's just flooded in a bunch of trees. But yeah, there's been a few different times I've come down in here and found like pentagrams woven together out of fucking sticks and shit, and like trees bent to look like archways.
Sweet.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Hey, to each their own. It's just I think it's kind of cool coming back in here, and I got
At
people
least somebody
that are
put some
like,
effort into it, right?
right.
Shit.
Well, I get shit from people I know because I'll come down here at like 2 o'clock, like I am right now, you know. And they're like, dude, then you seen shit like that, and they've seen it too. They're like, there's shit like that going on down there, and you go down there. You know, for all the years I've come down here, found all that shit, I ain't once seen somebody in a robe.
Hmm.
The only person I've seen in a robe, anything resembling a robe down here, is me in a black trench coat. I wonder if that has a reason why if that has anything to do with why I get the cops called on me when I'm out walking down the side of the road at night.
Mm.
Hmm. Somewhere over the rainbow, we
Sorry,
are
I was
high in the
dying.
sky.
My bad.
So,
Dude, you were dying?
yes, I was dying.
Well, fucking die quietly, bro. Do not disturb us.
That's why I was on mute.
Oh, cool. Fuck, you already had that shit figured out, didn't you? You had that locked down. I got it. I get it.
Right.
You're like, I got respect for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hack up along all over your chat.
Hey, dude, I fucking do it. Fuck, half the time I can't fucking breathe at all.
Right, right. It's them damn
So what-
cigarettes is what it is.
Well, when I quit smoking weed regularly, right? Like I've only smoked two joints, sorry, since I quit smoking weed. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe my lungs. I don't know. I don't fucking get it. But I cough more now for some reason.
Oh, really?
And like when I cough. Like I fucked right up.
Shit.
Like the weed strengthened my lungs, but really didn't strengthen my lungs, kind of thing.
Mhm.
It's fucking weird. Maybe it's just so used to the harshness of it that they were used to, and then when that got away from it, you know.
Time to clean house.
Right.
Oh, I mean, might be.
Eventually,
When I quit smoking cigarettes, it did the same.
I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes at some point, maybe.
That's
Oh,
what
dude,
I'm
you're gonna
working on,
do
is
it.
cigarettes.
You're gonna do worse. The coughing when you stop the cigarettes,
Really?
you're gonna hunk up it longer too. So, but just remember, it's worth it, bro. I promise.
Okay, what the fuck?
Mm.
It'll quit. It did for me anyway. So,
What in the fuck?
What do you mean? What in the fuck?
man, all I see is a picture of some kind of fucking something on your screen.
It's the sign in the back window of my car. I don't think my camera will pick it up because I can't turn my light on. So I walked back into the woods and then came right back out to the lake. It's about, I don't know, 60 feet to the woods that run along the creek from the lake edge. And remember how I said it looked like somebody had a fire? That fire is now a cherry red coal.
Uh-oh.
Like, what in the fuck?
You know,
I fucking-
scared away the
I
fucking
love
natives.
campfires, man.
Do
You
what?
know,
I love campfires.
Oh, I do too.
It makes me crave to go to. I love the hunting camp because it's like in the middle of butt fuck nowhere. It's like 2 hours into the fucking bush, and you can do whatever the fuck you want out there, and ain't nobody's gonna say a fucking thing. You know, it's fun.
Right.
I like it.
Well, what kills me is I've been down at the lake for a while. Like just got down here when I jumped on the stream, and there wasn't nobody down here. How the hell is that fire still that hot?
I don't know.
And it wasn't hot when I went by it. What the fuck?
Oh, you know, I always carry my proton phaser with me, and you know,
Right.
heat the coal
no.
up once. I don't know. I got absolutely not a fucking thing.
Is that fucked up? What the fuck?
Well, you know, I mean,
Well, it is kind of breezy out. And,
yeah,
you know,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It just brought it back.
Yeah, I got excuses. It's them fucking beavers down here starting
Yeah,
fires.
yeah, the motherfuckers over there flapping their tails at it. That's what it is.
Yep. Now I'm just trying to fucking bury the ashes, bury the coals. Shit. Don't need another big ass fire down at this lake like we had a few years back. It's not fun when your house is in threat because there's a fucking acre-sized fire out behind your house.
And no, can't say that rates high on my fun scale at all.
No, not at all. Especially when you live in a mobile home.
Especially when you own your own mobile home.
Hey man, I'll tell you right now, Tank, there's been a few different trailers burnt down out here that it didn't take them 10 minutes for the whole trailer to burn flat.
Oh no.
Shit.
No,
Yeah,
those
they
are
burn quick.
They're a lot of wood though, aren't they? Like they got a lot of wood on the inside.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like kindling, dry wood. It's like kindling.
Yep.
You fucking it, once that starts, it's fuck. You might as well get some oversized marshmallows because it's gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the fire department don't even get out here before it's done burning.
Or they get out there as it's like on its last leg of burning.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, they basically get out here to put out the smoldering ashes. But yeah, they go quick. I mean, they go quick.
They fucking anything that's dry, dry wood, and it's got to be certain woods. You know what I mean? What is that
Right.
fucking? It's the same equivalent as kindling, like identical to kindling, and they use it for what the fuck do you think? The siding on the inside of trailers, or some of the cupboards are made from the same shit. If that shit lights up, it's gone. It'll burn itself to its little teeny metal frame, and that's it.
Right.
It's fuck, man. You ever seen one of those things burn to the ground, bro? It's depressing, especially when you know that the person that owned it spent every last fucking dollar on it, every last dollar, and worked their ass off to get it, and they just lose it over stupidity. You know?
Right.
It's horrible. You know? There's a lot of people in this world that work their ass off to get something, and they're the ones that wind up losing it. But the ones that fucking rob people and steal and fucking hurt people to get shit, they get left the fuck alone, bro. They just get to fucking go on their mosey little fucking way.
It kills me, man. It does. It's fucking
up,
ridiculous.
Man.
Yeah.
It's horrible. But I mean, what can you do, right?
Right.
I don't think there's anything you can do.
Well, you know, some people, if you follow certain religions, they say that you build your castle with your struggles.
Right.
You know, that's how I kind of like. I'm not highly religious, but that's how I kind of look at it. You know, if I live my life on it, yeah.
Like I was so religious at one point. Like I still wear a crucifix. I wear a crucifix. I have tattooed across my chest. Only God can judge me. Right. Well,
right.
You lose faith in certain things after a while. You know.
Yeah.
because I mean they commonly, people that die or are taken in certain circumstances are always good people, you know, not always, but in a majority of cases they're good people, and the bad people, it's like nothing happens to them, you know.
Right.
So I mean, they say it's all part of a plan or whatever the fuck, but I can't imagine, why take the good people. I mean, I guess you could say, well, he brings the good people to the kingdom of heaven, if that's your belief, right? But
Right.
I mean, I don't know. So now I just believe in a higher power. I don't know what that higher power is, but I believe in it because obviously we're here for some fucking form of a reason. So I don't
Sorry
know.
to
Right.
giggle at that, but
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
and I can appreciate that too. You know.
Yeah, I moved more so away from the whole God shit. I just lost faith in that whole fucking narrative anymore.
Right.
More of a higher power. I mean, we're here for a reason. All of us are here for a reason. We're not just fucking spontaneously, you know. Like it's not something that, I don't know. Maybe we are. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe we're just a bunch of organisms that fucking evolved over time. I don't know.
I'm here to just make vibrations to make you fuckers laugh.
Right.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Say some
And that's what
nerdy
it is.
shit.
Say some nerdy shit.
I mean, some people say it. I mean, I've been told it's like, hey, you need to dumb it down, and it's like, now wait a minute, man. I've been told I dumb it down just the right, like, by a lot of people. What do you mean dumb it down?
Right. Wait. Dumb it down. This is the dumbed down version.
Okay.
Right.
Leslie here. We're not stopping until you get this though, and that's something that I don't see in a lot of people. Is just that genuine want to help. Right.
Not a lot of
You
people
know, and I
get that
can't
anymore, bro.
I can't give it everywhere. You know, I wish I could. I
yeah.
wish I could clone and do all this. You know, but there's a famous saying about wishing. You know, wishing one hand, shit in the other one.
And the
And,
other.
yeah, you know,
This one fills up first.
pretty
Yep.
damn much. So, you know, it's like, well, here's what a nerd does every once in a while.
Right.
Here, you can look it up on YouTube.
Right.
Oh, hey,
Leave
look,
me a
you can
comment
see
if
in the
you got a
YouTube.
question.
Yeah, you can see in the storyline where they block his ass because here's this other channel that goes active when then this other one goes down. And look, he's doing the same shit over there.
What are we doing?
Nothing. I'm just talking about having multiple channels on YouTube
Yeah.
just to make sure that.
Makes you want to sing that song. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Nah. I always look at the camera and go, "You know, I'm watching you."
I see you, motherfucker. I see you. You think you're hiding, but I got my eye on you.
Right.
Pretty fucking much.
You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my eye. I like that.
Oh yeah.
That's only my opinion, though. Don't take it as fact. Shit is fucked up and stuff.
Absolutely.
Right.
Fuck, it's beyond fucked up and stuff now.
Fuck, it's definitely beyond something.
Fucking holy shit, man. It's just wild to, because we were all old enough to watch it. Fucking, I think, like, I'm not sure how old Friends is, but we were all pretty well old enough to be aware of what was going on when the world changed the last time. And now what the fuck?
Yeah.
We've infected the gene pool too much. We have to stop by wearing masks.
Oh You know,
Well, you know,
this,
You know, I can appreciate to stop the spread of the common cold and shit like that. Fine, right? Appreciate it.
Right.
Stop breathing all the fucking horrible shit that our fucking cars put out. Okay, maybe we should drive less, but or you know, if
Or
we gotta
walk
drive,
more.
we gotta drive. But we should have some, you know, we should have some people more, you know, helping Elon do what he does with the electric cars. I don't give a fuck. You know, just use his shit or come up with some better shit, right?
well, okay, so I'm sorry to interrupt, but they had better shit at one point.
I know.
Have you ever heard of the EV2?
Yeah, I heard of it. Bring it back, whatever. I mean,
Dude, if that technology was back, yeah, it was an overrated golf cart, but goddamn, that car is the most successful electric vehicle ever created.
look, I'm for every. The thing is that not only that, but we need fucking swap outs, right? You know, here's how you swap out the gas tank for the battery.
Right,
Here's how
right.
you
Well,
swap out the fucking motor for the motor.
I've got a friend that me and him built an 11-second Chevy S10
Jesus.
10 years ago. We back halved it. It's a long bed. The truck was then motor swapped to an LS with a single turbo, and he wasn't allowed to run the strip anymore because it wasn't caged. But me and him have sat and talked about using forklift motors and battery packs to power this truck. If you ever get a chance, and I don't know if there's an ad on it or not, but if you ever get a chance, look up White Zombie, the White Zombie drag
like the.
cars.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like Rob Zombie.
Yeah, no. White. They called the car White Zombie. It was an all electric drag car, and the company was oh fuck.
Yep.
Shit. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the company, but if you ever look it up on ScrewTube, there is a shit ton of different videos of this car. Well, the company's actually started building swap outs, like they're a custom shop doing different cars where they're setting them up like White Zombie.
Sorry.
And I mean, this was a little Datsun that they had running in the. They could have it where it'd stand up on the back wheels the whole quarter and run like a 12, and then they had it where it'd just launch and run like a fucking high 9.
All right. So, yeah, fucking. When I started this stream, the whole purpose of it was to wait for someone to come and shit to, but yeah. But, yeah, I guess I'm gonna fucking end it now. Fuck this shit, man.
All right, bro.
We can sit here and fucking chill.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's however you want to do it.
Fucking